Welcome.
Welcome. I don't think we're on YouTube.
Oh, really?
It says streaming, but I'm not seeing. Hang on. View on YouTube. Oh, no, it's
Welcome,
there.
Rumblers.
Welcome anybody, I guess.
And by Rumblers, I mean Tom Bowler.
Yeah, that's right. I don't even think Tom Bowler's here. Nothing happening this. Yep, that's right. Nothing happening this week. Go home, folks.
Yeah.
Hey, Stubby, how you doing, man? What should I do first?
What should you do? How about Aussie news to get out?
Get it out of the way, so everybody who gives a shit is over. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I'm gonna do the
play the intro.
Aussie news. Aboriginal rapper known as MC Tricks, who performed anti-Australian Invasion Day protest, has been charged with murdering his ex-girlfriend at a home in Logan, Queensland.
Huh. Interesting.
I wonder what the... This Ronald Cora, 37, known as MC Tricks, was arrested at his home at Rwanda Street. Get the slop out of the way. Yeah, that's right. Yes, this is the slop.
Yeah.
Unresponsive when after police found Dujuana Baker Adams, 27, unresponsive when they arrived at about 12:30 a.m. on Wednesday. In response to reports of an assault, Queensland police officers and paramedics performed CPR, but the Woody Point woman was declared deceased at the scene at about 1 a.m. Cora was later charged with one count each of murder, domestic violence offence, and contravention of a domestic violence order, and refused police bail to appear at a Brisbane Magistrates Court on Thursday. So he strangled her to death, allegedly.
Allegedly
strangled her to death.
Very personal.
He also confirmed the pair had been in a relationship but ended, and the police had been in contact with the victim. Within the last 10 days, police did have contact with this woman in relation to domestic and family violence related issues. Yeah, so wife beater. That's what a fantastic guy. He's living up to the fighting terrorism clip features militant Aboriginal protesters holding signs saying warriors of the Aboriginal resistance, always was, always will be Aboriginal land, fighting terrorism since 1788, and white Australia has a black history. White Australia has a black history, bruv. I wonder if there's any...
I mean, we never denied it.
Any pictures of her? No, of course not. Why would there be any pictures of the victim? We definitely need to... oh, no, here we go. This might be her. Yeah, that's her. So, the 45th Australian woman killed in 2026. Wonder how many men have been killed. I guess nobody counts that because nobody
gives a shit.
Anyway, Drew Pavlou says, "Fucking hell! This young Aussie guy, Oliver Conroy, was just murdered in my city by a pack of teenagers, and I had mutual friends who knew him. This hits close to home. The murder took place just half an hour from where I live, and I had 6 mutual friends with the murder victim on Facebook. Oh, well, that's basically brothers." 27-year-old Oliver Conroy was invited on a date by a girl he met on Tinder. He drove to the spot of the date when a pack of teenage men carjacked him and then bashed him to his death. They bashed him to death, not bashed him to his death. Police have hidden the identities of the murderers because they're children. In reality, we know that they were actually violent 17-year-old adult men who had the strength to physically bash someone to their death. We only have these photographs showing the family members of the accused as they came out of court. Sickening. What the hell is happening to Australia? What is happening to our country? I thought this stuff was restricted to Victoria. But apparently it's happening up in Queensland as well. Hey, Daisy, how you doing?
Hey.
So this is the young lad who was beaten to his death. Which is apparently the way you say that. Oh, look, this is a Harvard alum. Could never have done it. Never done anything bad. Didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, fucking. If you go on a dating app as a young Australian man, you now stand a chance of being carjacked and murdered by a pack of feral teenagers.
So was it happenstance, or did they actually draw him out?
They drew him out. Like, it was several teens have been charged. 17's charged with murder over the alleged date bait ambush killing
God damn.
7 teens have been charged with either just teen takeover, man. After allegedly beating a young man to death in Brisbane in what may have been a catch-a-predator-style ambush. Oliver Conroy was allegedly lured to Kelvin Grove at about 10:30 p.m. on July 24 by 2 teenage girls who arranged to meet him on Snapchat, but moments after he arrived was brutally bashed by a group of teenagers while one of them filmed. Police will allege the meeting set up the meeting to steal cash from Mr. Conroy, had agreed to pay for sex, and one of the teenagers told a passerby they were going to bash a pedophile, even though the girls are understood to have said they were 18. The Courier Mail reported the teens allegedly stole Mr. Conroy's BYD Shark 6 when he held onto the car. It dragged him for almost a kilometre before he fell under its rear wheel and was run over. He was rushed to hospital with life-threatening injuries and died on August 6. So he held on for 2 weeks before he finally died.
Yeah.
Police will allege Mr. Conroy was punched and kicked in the head, put in a headlock, and bashed with his own motorcycle helmet as one of the teens yelled out, "Just get out the money! Just get out the money!" A 17-year-old Kelvin Grove boy, a 16-year-old Alderley boy, a 16-year-old Middle Park boy, a 14-year-old Calamvale boy, a 16-year-old East Ipswich boy, a 14-year-old Holland Park girl, and a 15-year-old Holland Park girl, and a 14-year-old Kelvin Grove girl have been charged with murder and faced children's court on Friday. Stubby says, thank God the Second Amendment still exists in America because I'm raising my sons to exercise their rights to defend themselves. Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, definitely need that here, but,
just don't go meeting people. Don't go out at night. Don't go out tonight. They were originally arrested and charged with lesser offences, but had their charges upgraded to murder after Mr. Conroy's death and faced life sentences under Queensland's adult time laws.
Well, at least you got something good going on in there, Queensland.
Yeah. The oldest accused appeared via video link from custody and made kissing and heart gestures towards his parents. Just take him out behind the jail and shoot him in the fucking head. All 7 were remanded into custody after having their matters adjourned to September 1. Another 2 girls, a 15-year-old from Corporoo and a 16-year-old from Greenslopes, were charged with attempting to steal and attempted robbery in company and were dealt with under the Youth Justice Act. Lovely.
Yep.
Absolute fucking scum.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't give a shit where they're from. They deserve to die.
Yeah.
I don't care if they're 15th fucking generation Australian.
At this stage,
off the fucking boat.
Don't care. Just
they need to be completely removed from the gene pool.
Send them to the gallows.
No new opening. Yes, that's correct. I don't bother updating it anymore, so it's just the same opening. Because I end up having to fucking cut stuff out of it every fucking week. So there's no point. Alex Jones knows something about Australian politics.
Patriot, vampire, nationalist, mental retard, a scared man.
Really?
Retard, traitor.
Good one, Alex.
Yes, I do like that meme template.
It's pretty good.
$814 each. 12 farmers fined for standing their own gates in Western Victoria. Some in their mid-80s. No, not one gate has opened. We took it to current affair. Premier Carroll will not back down. Oh, that's right. You got a new premier. I keep forgetting that. Stevie says, yeah, many wrong decisions sound like they were made in this case, but still my boys will hopefully be prepared for any situation. Yes.
Yep.
Might I suggest the Caltech 5.7?
They're being called the Dirty Dozen, and they say they have plenty to be dirty about. 12 farmers in Victoria's West have been fined for locking their gates on state-based energy corporations. VicGrid wants access to the farmland to build an energy transmission superhighway through the region. But the farmers are standing their ground. Ben Duxon is a 6th-generation merino farmer who is front and centre in this dispute, and he joins me now. Ben, hello to you. I know this has been brewing for a while now. When did the fines start arriving?
It was only just last week, so I think it was Jacqueline Syme's first day as Energy Minister and about a week in with Ben Carroll in charge.
And how much money are you copping?
It's 800 for the start. Then obviously they're trying to look us to appeal it or whatever we want to do. But yeah, the 12 that have been fined are very united. They were actually 5 or 6 of them here in the woolshed yesterday. And yeah, we'll certainly take this up and we'll fight the fines.
So 12 farmers fined so far. How much anger is this whole process creating?
Yeah, we're 4 years in now, Deb. VNI West, to just give your viewers an idea, VNI West is transmission lines, 500 kVA transmission lines. It just goes 700 metres from my house over here. It's 4 years in the battle and we haven't been listened to at all, but we still are all very united as well. The background of it is that the Victorian government come out with a paper that said 70% of agricultural land needs to be covered in renewables, which is transmission lines, which is
fucking ridiculous. 70% of agricultural land needs to be covered.
No.
Dude, Victoria, if you covered 70% of Victoria's land, like agricultural land in renewables,
that's like almost all of our land.
That's like, there is a very small section of Australia that is the arable land.
Yeah.
Like, holy
that's the
shit.
mountains.
And there's a ton of it in Victoria, there's a ton of it in New South Wales, and there's a ton of it in Queensland.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit in West Australia, and there's some in South Australia. And South Australia is mostly fucking grapes.
Solar, which is wind, which is battery. So we're at war with the government at the moment, and we'll keep standing at our gate, which we've continually done, which has got us into the trouble we are.
What fucks me off is I was given to understand that, in this clean energy future, renewables, we'll get free energy from the sun. Why do my bills keep going up?
Yeah, like national. Of course, they lied, but it's really annoying.
Like, why does every fucking week and like every couple of months there's a new, IPART has decided that it's okay for the electricity company to increase the cost of electricity. Like, I've already gone through this. I've already gone through a gold plating of the fucking electricity network once.
Mm-hmm.
Back when Sydney lost power because of a transmission line crossing the Harbour Bridge, New South Wales decided to fucking hit all of us with hundreds of millions of dollars of fucking taxes and increases in our power bills to pay to gold plate the fucking power grid.
Oh,
so now we're doing it all again because we need to increase the power on the power grid because all the electricity that people are producing themselves in their homes. Like, fuck off. Really? The fucking 240 volts that gets fucking pumped back into the lines? That's just too hard. It's too hard for you to figure out. Just fuck off. Ridiculous.
I can't figure out the 3 phases.
Liquid, gas, liquid, and solid. They're the 3 phases.
At the moment with the fines.
And how far are you prepared to go? Because I know that we've seen the protests, but you've also started a petition. What's the end point?
Yeah, no, so we've started the Farmers Fight Back petition, which is in February this year. I think we're up over 125.
If government wants to use that land, they should have to pay rent. The electricity company should have to pay rent to the farmers, or the government should have to pay fair market rate for the bloody to acquire the property. There should be if they want to do that, it has to be a fucking easement through the property, and the farmers need to be compensated for it.
And
they should be compensated
at agricultural businesses.
They should be compensated at the maximum possible value of the property. I've subdivided it and turned it into apartments. So, fucking government bullshit. Of course, nothing will fucking happen. These guys will lose because, well, fuck you.
It's the government.
You can't fight City Hall, son.
Right, Daly says that breaking an African national has been caught trying to flee the country after allegedly stealing $5 million from the NDIS. 38-year-old African Adelaide NDIS provider director was arrested at the airport as he prepared to board an international flight. Is any foreigner working in the NDIS not a fucking criminal at this point? Like, we've had the Nigerian in the Northern Territory. There was a Filipino guy in fucking Melbourne, Queensland, maybe one of them. And now this fucking African in Adelaide. He's been charged with dealing with the proceeds of a crime, maximum 25 years. Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah,
and soliciting protected information. He's been remanded into custody and to face court on Monday.
This is what Albanese's NDIS has become, a cash machine for foreigners who know how to game it, while genuine Australians with disabilities wait and taxpayers foot the bill.
No real-time safeguards, no urgency. I would like to remind everybody that it was the Liberal Party that implemented the NDIS.
Yes.
And as always, the reason they wanted no controls is because they wanted to kill it. Crossy says, sorry I'm late, but not sexually questionable like panel. No, we were not late or gay. We were on time. Welcome, man.
Welcome.
How many more are still operating right now under the government's watch? This should be fucking dead set easy to figure out.
You would think so.
Well, maybe what we need to do is change the way it operates. Instead of funding the providers, if you enroll in the NDIS federally, the government gives you a card, like a Medicare card. You get an NDIS card, and then every time you get something from the NDIS, you have to fucking scan it. Scan your card the same way you do with Medicare.
Right.
And you can see what you've been billed on your fucking on your MyGov. So anyway, here, celebrate modern Australia. Where fucking Coles is tagged fucking ribeyes and Scotch fillets.
Oh, are we being enriched over here as well?
We're being culturally enriched as well, yes. So I haven't seen this. I haven't seen the yellow tags. I've seen the little RFID things.
Mm-hmm.
And I weep for humanity. Well, that's Kosty says, vote one Pauline, she'll cancel the NDIS and save the day. Select star from NDIS providers where nationality not like percent Australian percent. Yes. Easy to solve. Yeah. Oh, fucking. I'm so black-pilled at the moment. A large new mosque has opened in the New South Wales country town of Young, where 1 in 10 residents are now Muslim and the Islamic population is growing exponentially. That's good. That's like out in the orange, isn't it? Fucking Young, New South Wales. Let's see. No, actually show me on maps instead of fucking Maringo, Wallandine. Look at these fucking names, man. Like,
yeah.
Cowra, okay. Southern Ranges, yeah. Yeah, okay. So there's Young. So apparently this 1 in 10 of the people in the town of Young are Muslim. So, nice.
Okay.
Fucking of course. Woke artist who sparked firestorm in country town of Maitland over Jocko statue of black boy on the high street for 150 years shares evidence it's racist. What? A country town is divided over the Main Street statue of a black boy. Artist Osvaldo Boudet says this is the real story of how it was acquired. Country town's furious debate over a statue of a little black boy that has been on its main street for 150 years is set to explode as accusations emerge about its true origins. A row's been festering for weeks in Maitland in the New South Wales Hunter Valley between Puerto Rican-born artist Deport. Why do we have Puerto Ricans in Australia? And some locals over an 84-centimetre tall cast iron depiction of an African-American boy, which sat on the high street since the 1870s. Mr. Boudet gave the evidence to the Daily Mail that he said indicates the statue's history is in fact racist, flying in the face of romantic notions that it was based upon a statue of a hero slave boy honored by the first US president, George Washington. Mr. Boudet attained American iron foundry catalogs from the 1870s that show an identical mass-produced statue of a young black boy with a similar stirrup in hand that was sold under the racist slurs of Darky and Sambo. Maitland statue known as Jocko was originally placed outside High Street Tobacco Store around 1870, after which it became a town fixture, repainted and restored, and eventually a popular prop for selfies. Mr. Boudet is not calling for the town to get rid of the statue, but locals should admit that Jocko has racist origins. The object is loved. The object is loved. I get it. I'm not even arguing about removing it from the street. I just want to acknowledge that the complexity is there. An object that can be loved. Like people who can hurt people. Deport.
Yep, deport.
Deport. Just deport. Hitching post. That's not the same statue. Vaguely, I guess.
Vaguely, yeah.
But why would someone in Australia order a fucking statue, a cast iron statue from fucking the US just to be racist? Put it out in front of is a tobacco store, black darky.
My dude, we're naturally racist, so yeah, I can understand them.
The council put up a sign next to the exhibition. The state of Mississippi display may cause offence, but it respects freedom of speech and the artist's right to present this exhibition on stage on this occasion. The fuck kind of statue is that? Something that we have on the like in the Hunter Valley, of course.
Yeah. We got all the cool racist statues.
I think the idea is it's a hitching post.
Yes.
Because that's what this says, hitching post, and it's got a stirrup, and you could very easily attach your bridle to the stirrup to keep your horse secure, so it would look like a darky is holding your. It would look like one of them Negroes is holding onto my horse. Here, boy, hold on to my horse and make sure he don't run away.
Yeah, boy.
Look, stands in front of Puerto Rican flag, wearing Aboriginal flag in Australia. Fucking deport. Deport him to Mexico.
Deport.
Normal people, there's no issues. Leftists, hold my beer.
Straight to jail.
Cheers, mate, on your way. Yes. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's Aussie news for this weekend. Let's talk about some communists. Some goddamn commies. Woke LA Democrat who wants to defund the police gives appalling answer when asked what she'd do if a woman was raped.
So if my daughter is assaulted and raped, is there any agency that would seek to find her assailant and bring him to justice?
Of course, yeah, of course.
What
absolutely.
would it be if not police, and where would he be if not a jail?
So I guess I really want to avoid getting kind of caught into these hypotheticals and talk more about the reality that we're actually facing right now, which is that we're spending absolutely outrageous amounts of money on police and policing, and we're not spending money on things that actually make people safe and feel safe, which is
goody,
like
no answer.
actually well-lit streets, the streetlights in Los Angeles. Everybody agrees.
Who would you like to investigate if you were raped?
You either have the police or no one.
No one. Knights Raptor says Hunter Valley. What are they hunting in the valley? No. So the Hunter Valley is named for John Hunter, who was I think he was at one time a governor of New South Wales, but he discovered Newcastle is a town about 200 kilometers north of Sydney. That's about 120 miles.
Mm-hmm.
North of Sydney on the east coast. This guy, John Hunter, discovered the port of Newcastle and navigated the river up to almost near Maitland, where that statue is. So the entire region of the Hunter Valley is named for John Hunter. In fact, the big hospital in Newcastle is named John Hunter Hospital, so named for John Hunter. So that's why it's the Hunter Valley. No one was actually hunting there. Well, I guess the Aboriginals were hunting there. American went to lower the air conditioner in her home, and Smart AC gave her a warning she was not allowed to lower the temperature.
My own thermostat was 79, and I wanted to put my daughter to bed, and it had a little warning that said, you are not allowed to lower your thermostat set point because the energy grid in your regional area is stressed. And I took a picture of it, and I posted it on social media, and I was very annoyed because I was thinking, I understand why this is happening, but the average consumer is just going to see you're not allowed to control your own air conditioner in your own house without a reason other than the energy grid is stressed.
79 degrees is about 26.6 degrees for the LA-based metric users.
Okay.
And B, there needs to be, especially for sensitive communities, an easier opt-out feature. So I was able to find one, but I think there always needs to be an opt-out feature for infants, for elderly people, for people that have health conditions.
How about fuck off? If I pay for kilowatts, like if I pay for usage, go fuck yourself. You don't get to tell me what I do with my electricity.
It's literally not
It's
safe
my
to
electricity.
have a utility.
Right now, I'm paying 42.56 cents per kilowatt hour to run my heater.
I would have
not
to
allow
actually
you
look
to
up
cool
my
or heat your
rates.
house
And I
to
don't
a
want
certain
to.
degree.
I made a thing for Home Assistant that tells me what my current rate is, so that I can go, how expensive will it be to heat my room?
This is wild. So it looks like it's from Excel Energy in Colorado, but there's a lot
Oh,
of
you get
other
sign-up
states that have
credits.
the
Oh,
same
isn't that
kind of
nice?
program.
Lovely.
If we look down here, it is a voluntary demand response program, so you have to actually opt into this program. They lure you in with sign-on credits of up to about $150, and then you get more incentives as it goes on. And then what that basically does is it gives the energy company ability to control limits on your smart AC. It looks like thermostats like Nest, Honeywell, and more will work with these programs. So how many states exactly is this already happening in? And you are going to be shocked. It is a lot. So all these states have different programs for energy conservation, or they will just mandate that you cannot set your thermostat past a certain temperature.
Motherfucker. Roy just says we pay 13 cents.
God damn it.
So I just want to clarify, the 42.56 is the shoulder. So that's the between the off peak and the peak.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the highest rate is like 88 cents, and that's the peak.
This is not the direction that we want to be going in, because it starts out as voluntary and then
and then it becomes fucking mandatory. Mir Mamdani, South Africa is the model for New York.
Okay.
Good luck.
Is that with or without blacks?
Unemployment rate 33%. Youth unemployment rate 62.8%. Fucking Christ. Oh, this is fucking gold. Hang on. Let's shoot this down.
Mayor Bass, I found this pothole here on Melrose and Gardner Street. Hoping you could just send some folks down here to just remedy that for us.
Hi, Simone. I saw your post, so I want you to know that city crews were out here today at noon. But unfortunately, there was a car that was here, so we couldn't repair the pothole. So you know what we did? We put up these no parking signs so that hopefully there won't be anybody parked here tomorrow morning, and the city crews will be back. In the future, if you have any problems like this, you can call 311. If it's
Why would you fucking release that?
What the fuck?
Why would you record? Like, why would you go to all this trouble, record it, and then not fix the fucking pothole?
Holy shit.
Like, yeah, why in the world would you not wait until it's actually fixed to post this?
Yeah.
Like, holy shit. Following up on a streetlight repair I submitted in September 2025. In progress.
Oh, they'll eventually get around to it.
Jesus fuck, man. Ah, that's fucking gold. Yes, it's a woman moment. God damn it.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yes, it's almost too perfect microcosm of the Bass administration. Good administrations and a huge amount of apparatus and choreography, and then an almost comical inability to execute the basic thing everyone showed up to do.
Yeah.
We're going to make everything better. Proceeds to, like, absolutely not make anything better.
Do nothing. Oh, my God.
Fucking Christ. I can't even. I really can't. Let's talk about some grifters. Candace Allen says, okay, officially bumping my show today because I'm realizing it would be a total mistake for me to do my show on this recent defense filing when we are less than 2 days away from the great debate that I've been paid $300,000 for. I, of course, have a lot to say about it, as always, but forcing myself to stay mum on it until me and Andrew come face to face on Friday. Please appreciate how difficult this is for me to exercise this level of restraint as the usual suspect put up the typical 4K HD theater. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
So yes, they had their retarded debate. Rational people's consensus is that everybody lost.
Yes.
Nobody's mind was changed.
No,
Andrew Wilson looks
won
like Andrew Wilson looks like an asshole. She looks like a fucking moron.
Yeah.
But of course, the Kerry Prejean bowlers of the world think that the evidence is overwhelming that Candace Owens absolutely won the debate. Paleo Christian looked like an absolute fool, not even knowing the charges being brought against Tyler Robinson. Yes. So he said he's being charged with murder.
Yes.
Candace's claim was that, no, he's being charged with aggravated murder. That's different.
Bitch, there is no just murder. There's always
murder one, murder two. Fucking, yeah, like
he didn't go into specific. He just used a generic murder.
Yeah. So I said she won because she argued aggravated murder isn't murder and discovered Andrew doesn't care about the charges beyond murder. Debate was did Tyler Robinson shoot Charlie Kirk, and the affirmative won. But yes, this was never going to convince anyone. The Candace people are in two camps: fucking nuts or locked in with the fucking nuts. I think Kerry Prejean is both. She's fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm.
She's a baby. She's a baby Catholic, which are the fucking worst. Nothing worse than a converted Catholic.
Oh, converted. Okay, yep.
Yeah, baby Catholics. So ones that aren't born Catholics, the ones that convert in adulthood. They're the fucking worst. They're usually the ones that don't understand anything about the faith beyond I've had my baptism and I've had my first communion and confirmation and okay, cool.
But after you've gone through years and years of actually learning.
Candace's wine mum's a cray, yes. Yeah, well, she's not a wine mum at the moment because she's pregnant again. I mean, I don't know who the father is, but yeah.
Does she know?
I'm sure she does. Jason Arday, the youngest ever black professor at Cambridge who was recently accused of plagiarizing his academic writing, has been found dead. His death comes after the University of Cambridge launched an investigation into his claims.
I'm sorry, what?
So he killed himself.
I'm Professor of Sociology of Education.
So yes, he killed himself. We'll go through some of the responses.
So we bullied him to death?
He was lynched, RC. He was lynched. We personally lynched him.
Digital lynch.
Digital lynching, yes. Former Cambridge. So this guy says, how do we know he's not lying? Heaven has two kings now. Rest in power. I'm going to get that framed. I can't plagiarize. Interesting how this guy's entire grift was based around tales of how he overcame adversity. But when he faced actual adversity, he immediately gave up and killed himself.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck. Arday's story never had to end so tragically if the academic world was so corrupted by DEI and wokeism. And I will show the world I can fly.
Yeah.
Bill Barrett says he died doing what he loved, emotionally manipulating people into thinking he was a victim. I can't read. Anyway, with all seriousness, black Cambridge professor dies after resigning amid explosive plagiarism allegations, and the British political and academic class immediately starts talking about racism. Aram Dugmore was 9 years old. He was one of the few white children in a school where roughly 75% of the pupils were non-white. His family said he was subjected to racial abuse, including being told that all white people should be dead, before he was found with a cord around his neck. Britain never made his name a national cause. Ask yourself why. I wrote an article about this linked below. Also, there was this one. In 2020, Mike Adams committed suicide after being cancelled and losing his job as a professor Adams was never dishonest. All he did say was things like rioters are thugs and women's studies aren't essential. Even in death, the media ran awful headlines like this. Professor who announced retirement after racist and sexist tweets died by suicide. Of course, this is in response to the political class basically blaming every one of you who watches this show and every one of you out here who read any story about Jason Arday or paid any attention to this grifter. You murdered him with your own fucking hands, basically.
Sweet.
If Jason Arday were a white middle-class academic, he would not have been hounded by the British press, in the way he was. My thoughts are with his loved ones. May he rest in peace.
True. He wouldn't be hounded because he wouldn't be in that position to begin with.
That's right. He would never. The first time there was an accusation of plagiarism, it would have been investigated. And instead of being protected and told, oh, no, it's just because you're neurodivergent. No, we need to keep our little fancy pants little black boy to make ourselves diverse. Imagine the diversity points. No, it would be out you go, Whitey.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's just fucking ridiculous, just positively ridiculous. Of course, so yes, the likes of Ibram X. Kendi have come and said the death of Jason Arday hits so close to home that I had no words yesterday, but I woke up with words. To be a prominent anti-racist black scholar is to know you are a target and almost totally surrounded by resentments. You know that at any point the attacks can come like a lynch mob. And if you die from all the attacks, the media still calls attacks on you accusations to wash their hands of the blood. Your lynchers announce your death as if they had no role in your lynching. My latest at the Emancipator. What? It's got a fucking clown. And of course, only some accounts can reply. Let's look at some of the. I can't even see the reposts, man. Seriously? You can't even see the quotes.
Elon, fix this.
Yes, disgraceful. Disgraceful, Elon. Fix it. Fix it, Elon. Fix it.
Fix it.
So, yes, fuck Ibram X. Kendi. Fuck all these people who think that he didn't do nothing wrong. He's just a poor boy. Like the only people who deserve responsibility, deserve blame for this guy's death are the people that elevated him as a token.
Yep.
So, I mean,
they're looking to blame anyone else. But
yeah. Well, everybody's racist for pointing it out. Apparently, that this guy was a fraud. So. And the real racists aren't the people who used him as a fucking token to make themselves feel better. The awfuls at Cambridge, because let's not forget this. It wasn't just that fucking one woman who hired him. It was an entire board of regents who decided to grant him a professorship, and they did it because he was black.
Yeah, the right goes deep.
Like my wife's like, oh, they also did it because he's neurodivergent. I'm like, no, they did it because he's black.
Yeah,
because if he wasn't neurodivergent. Which I don't think he was. I really don't think he was neurodivergent. I think that's another fucking fraudulent claim.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a weirdo. So that's looks like Milli Vanilli weirdo. That's right, Costy. Daisy says that bitch stated last week that she was going to be currently 7 months pregnant during the debate. She'll probably say all those faces she made, which is gas. Lol. I didn't watch it. I don't want to watch it because it's pointless. You are arguing retardation. Like no one was ever going to be convinced by this thing at all. It was always going to leave everybody who believes that oh no, like everybody who believes Candace is going to continue believing Candace, and everybody who thinks Candace is a kook still will think Candace is a kook, and everybody on the fence is still going to be on the fence. So, because honestly, if you paid any attention to this and you are still on the fence, you're never going to have your mind. You're never going to be convinced either way. You're a fucking fence sitter. You're a hedging fence sitting retard. So there's no point even trying to convince you of anything.
Just call him out by his name, Tim Pool.
Tim Pool, yeah, Tim. Fuck.
So, but yeah, I did watch it, and then yes, it was very retarded.
Like, even even Andrew Wilson had facts wrong.
Mhm.
Like completely wrong. So it's like, and all that happens is people clip the bits that they think help their own case. Hence all the Candace stands pointing out the Candace's own on Andrew Wilson that he didn't know the charges, and him trying to turn it around on her like, oh, I bet you don't know the charges, and her just rattling them off. Like, of course she knows the fucking charges. Like, say what you will about Candace, but she's not a fucking moron.
Yes.
Like, fucking.
That is the trap that some people have. They think
don't
she's
treat
a
her
moron.
like she's not an idiot. She's a grifter.
Yeah.
She knows all this shit is bullshit.
She knows
Like,
what she's doing.
Arguably, that's worse because she knows the truth,
Mm-hmm.
but she decides for her own interest to just fucking lie to her audience. So it's like Alex Jones is like, I'm like, the globalists and the deep state. And like, I think Alex Jones actually believes that shit.
Yes,
She's
yes,
worse because she doesn't believe that shit. She believes it makes her money, and that's about it. And that's all that's required. Anyway, I'll do a quick immigration update. Brandon Tatum says ICE is reportedly prepared to spend more than $20 million on new shock gloves designed to give agents a non-lethal option during dangerous close-range confrontations. The glove, GLOVE, made by Kentucky-based Compliant Technologies, delivers an electric shock through an officer's hand. Oh, God. It's intended to bring resisting subjects under control within seconds. The company says the device is designed for encounters at extremely close range and aims to reduce the need for more lethal force. This is genuinely impressive.
Oh! I scream like a little girl and pee myself. Go back with the glove.
That's
pretty good.
Watch this. I think he does it to his back.
Oh.
Put your hands behind your fucking back. Dude, fucking sold.
Yes, paying compliant.
How do I invest in you?
Finally, they're going back to paying compliance.
Yeah.
Because it actually works.
Well, look, if you just put your hands behind your back and let them put the cuffs on, like argue it in front of a judge. You're not convincing the copper not to arrest you.
Yes.
If the police get out their cuffs, they're not going back in their pocket until they're on your fucking wrist. Like, you're getting arrested. So do as they say. Argue in front of the judge.
Mm-hmm.
Ceuta has turned into a slum. Thousands of illegal migrants living on the beach in shacks made of straw and cardboard. Health officials have issued an emergency alert over a severe sanitation crisis, treating cases of scabies, tuberculosis, impetigo, and infectious diarrhea. Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ, man. Like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Just fucking absurd, man.
Yep. Spain, one of them. And now they're here.
Yeah, arguably you get what you fucking deserve.
Just make them citizens. There you go. Problem solved.
I'm sure, yeah. That'll be the next step. Everybody, you're all citizens now. Anyway, it's time for everyone's. Go on, say the M word. Go on.
Fuck you, nigger.
Okay.
Nigger.
That's racist.
Racism news.
Terrifying moment. A plane passenger tried to open emergency exit at 30,000 feet because he felt like it, as he is arrested for attempted murder of his fellow flyers. Is it attempted murder if it's literally impossible for you to actually perform the act? Like, pressure. Is this Sydney? Oh, God damn it. No, it is not Sydney. This is the terrifying moment in Ella. Let's watch the video.
Plane passenger tried to open emergency exit at 30,000 feet because he felt like it. Terrifying scenes played out on a Batik Air flight from Malaysia to India after the man damaged a window panel and threatened fellow passengers. Crew members attempted to restrain him after he put the entire flight at risk. Jamshir Athanikul was arrested after the plane landed in India's Kochi and charged with attempted murder.
Yeah, my brother and Vishnu, if you pull that shit while I'm on the plane, you'll end up in a fucking headlock. Like, you'll get choked out.
Yep.
So you'll get choked out and you'll be traveling the rest of the flight in the cargo bay. Or the kitchen, wherever they put the bodies. The 36-year-old was overpowered and restrained with cable ties before he was later arrested after the pilot returned the Batik flight to Malaysia. Footage shows chaos in the cabin as those aboard try to prevent the suspect from opening the emergency exit. It's literally not possible. The pressure inside the cabin at 30,000 feet makes it literally impossible to open the emergency exit. It's not meant to happen. Like the emergency exit is basically a plug.
Yep.
So without some explosives, you're not going to be able to get that to open. You can't pull it into the plane. It just doesn't work. I think we covered it on Wednesday. Yeah, look, that's a surefire way to get yourself arrested.
Yep.
This was the Muslim Commissioner thing we did on Wednesday. That actually didn't pass. So, an Afghan migrant who worked with the British Army as a translator has been jailed for raping a teenage taxi passenger in Edinburgh. Afghan national Abdul Nabi Zada, 36, who previously worked as a translator for the British, US, and Danish forces, was working as a private hire taxi driver in Scotland. In November 2021, he picked up a 19-year-old passenger after a night out in Edinburgh, but didn't take her home. He drove her to a secluded area in Joppa, took her mobile phone, detained her against her will, and raped her. The victim managed to escape and contact friends. Despite his employment history, Nabizada needed a translator throughout the proceedings.
What?
Yeah, it's bullshit. They talk through a translator because, look, the poor foreigner. Oh, he doesn't even speak this language. It must have just been a confusion thing. Judge John Morris KC described it as a serious offence and an appalling betrayal of trust. Nabizada was also placed on the sex offender registry indefinitely. The judge noted positive references, his lack of previous convictions, and that he is a father of 4 while sentencing. Of course.
Yes. That's an excuse to do the rape.
The UK has spent $28.4 million on court translators. Lovely. I'd need a translator in Scotland too, Bob Tube says. Well,
okay.
Yeah. Tayshawn Gardner, 23, raped a woman in her home at gunpoint, but that wasn't depraved enough for him. When he realized the woman's 12-year-old daughter was also in the home, he stopped his ongoing rape of the woman and found the 12-year-old little girl. He then proceeded to rape both women and record himself doing so. When people say you are your own first responder, this is what they mean. Everyone has a choice. Do you want to arm yourself/family with a firearm and the knowledge and skills to use it, or you want to be a victim and have the police show up and take a report of the crime after it's happened? Not making a choice is a choice. What a fucking scumbag.
Yep.
Words cannot express how much that guy should be burned alive.
Mm-hmm.
Natty says fucking N triple star, quadruple star, quintuple star to a black streamer, Aussie me. This happened in a fat bar in Osaka.
No, you're gonna break it or something.
Fucking nigga!
Whoa! What the? Nana! Chill, Nana! What the fuck are you?
What's wrong with
That is crazy.
Dude, this guy's great. He didn't chimp out at all.
Nana, no good, Nana. No, bad, Nana. Bad, Akuma.
Based Japanese girl, I guess.
Yes.
Got her back by pouring a drink over her head. She reported him to cops.
Right?
Nakadashi, bitch. There you go. You want to call me a nigger? You're wet. I'm a nigger and you're wet. Or
Lovely.
I guess it could have been worse. He could have beat the living shit out of her.
That is true.
White 56-year-old husband and father Frederick Litton was working alongside a black 23-year-old Devin Rice at U-Haul facility in West Nashville. You already know how this ends. The two men were reportedly arguing about a soda when Frederick Litton turned and walked away from the verbal dispute, returned to his workstation. Moments later, Devin Rice walked up behind Litton, pulled out a handgun and emptied it into Litton's back, killing him. Of course, that's what else would you? What else was he supposed to do?
Yeah.
Just look at young Devlin's angel face. Who could possibly predict that such a sweet boy would have such low impulse control? Yes, low executive function. It's been a week since this black on white murder, and as usual, zero national coverage. Numerous local media have covered this story. Zero published the white victim's photograph. Yeah, why would they?
Yeah.
Labor camp, 6 days a week, 12 hours a day until he dies. Why 6? Every dollar he makes goes to the family. If he refuses to work, hang him. This is what a real country would do to this animal. But more racisms. Every demographic hates every other demographic. Everyone labeling everyone else. Liberals, woke left, Antifa, deep state, a country of labels. I'm sure there's social media accounts posting white on black crimes too. What white on black crimes?
Yeah, what?
This is the thing. You can say that, but if there was, if Whitey just shot a black man in the back of the head, like if this was reversed, this would be fucking riots in the streets. There'd be fucking Black Lives Matter. There'd be fucking. It'd just be like, just look at the response to a black man killing himself because he got busted.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, sure. I'm sure there's so many white on black murders. Fucking Christ. Please let it go. We don't need to speak Irish.
But I think one that really needs to go. Please let it go. We need teachers who don't have to speak Irish. Yeah. please, like stop it, that's what makes me laugh sometimes when people say Africa is backward. I'm like, stop it. They've been doing stuff for years. Like when I went to school, we had, like French teachers and all of those teachers, that's what they were, French teachers. So, so they would teach French, across, they love that. So they would teach it with, not just getting like fake people who don't even believe in. That's why the language is dying, because you're getting people who don't believe in it. But if you actually get people who believe in it to teach it, then that spirit that they have would, just get, okay, please, just get us Irish teachers who will be in the school. They will teach first year, second year, third year, then get another one to teach fourth year, fifth year, sixth year, and then we can then have teachers who can teach maths and focus on teaching maths. After all, we don't teach maths in Irish, do we? No.
But in some schools, yes.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, but that's like an Irish school.
Yeah,
you understand? Yeah, that's like an Irish school. So not our traditional. Yes, you understand? So that's the school. That's what it should be. Yeah, but anyway.
But really the case, the women I spoke to done what you're supposed to do. They got qualifications. They worked hard.
They're talking about getting rid of, like, they should just get rid of the Irish language. And look at the fucking panel.
Oh yeah.
You have two imports, someone who loves foreigners so much she's embraced their fucking faith. This is Ireland. the country that fought a civil war over the two Christian faiths that dominated the country.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Christ. But yes, get rid of your language. Just get rid of it.
You don't need it anymore.
A German court has ruled that the Iraqi migrant who pushed a 16-year-old Ukrainian refugee in front of a freight train will serve no prison time. Liana K. fled Mariupol with her family in 2022 and was living in Germany on August 11th, 2025, while walking home and speaking on the phone with her grandfather. She was shoved onto the tracks at Freeland Station. The train struck her and she died from her injuries. Her grandfather heard the scream before the line went silent. Police initially treated the death as a possible accident or suicide. DNA evidence later recovered from her shoulder shows she'd been pushed from behind by 31-year-old Mohammed A., an Iraqi national whose asylum claim had been rejected and who was under an enforceable deportation order that was never carried out. Despite clear evidence that he deliberately pushed her into the path of the train, the Göttingen court found him not criminally responsible due to paranoid schizophrenia. Instead of prison, he's been ordered to indefinite psychiatric detention at the taxpayer's expense. Authorities had multiple opportunities to remove him from the country before the attack. Those opportunities were not taken. Liana is dead as a result.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at some point, people are going to take the matters into their own hands. And woe be it to you if you are brown and in Europe. You're going to have a bad time.
I'm still waiting.
So there's going to come a point where Whitey has had enough. I have a distinct feeling that we are maybe 10 years away from that, at most.
Oh God, 10 years, 10 more years of this shit.
Where Whitey is just gonna have had absolutely enough, and we're gonna have to remember a whole bunch of new names of towns that were used for death camps. So
goody.
Our grandkids will learn about the new the 21st century death camps in Europe that were used for the Browns. And sure, we'll feel bad about it.
But will we?
Well, I'll at least be able to say I told you so. Black kids are retarded. High school teacher broke down in tears in class after realizing his students couldn't read or write.
These kids are leaving high school and going to college, and they couldn't fill in 4 words. 4 words. I literally broke down in the middle of class. This is only day 2. And I have seniors who simply...
What are you paying your fucking teachers? This guy's like got a gold watch, a fucking gold chain. That's a diamond bracelet. What the hell?
Cannot read, and seniors who cannot write. They can reason. They have the ability to defend their reasoning if it's talking to their homeboy, but applying that to a written text, 2 paragraphs. And they couldn't do it. Our young black men, our young brown men, our young black girls, and our young brown girls.
Try harder, bro.
Mm-hmm.
These kids are leaving.
Andrew Branca says literally everything in that classroom, other than the black students themselves, is the creation of white people, including the very notion of school. Yeah. Maybe the kids need the fields. Maybe they need an African education that is done in Africa.
There you go.
Yesterday, Cam Higby says, yesterday I went to Minneapolis polls disguised as a Muslim woman. Poll workers were going to let me vote in other people's names and then vouch for 8 other unregistered foreigners. Full video coming soon. Stay tuned.
Oh, that's a dangerous.
God, just to what the fuck, like, dude, it's like a warning in nature to stay away.
Oh yes.
A guy in the UK pulls a prank by dropping 20,000 pounds on the ground When an Indian man claims the money is his.
It's my money, trust me. Why will I come to you again, bro?
On your heart, use your money.
I swear, bro. I swear to my mom, it's my money.
Are
Bro.
you sure?
Yeah, sure, bro. 100%.
Because I'm going to count it. If it's wrong, I'm going to keep it.
Keep it, bro.
Because I see it next to them. I thought it was their money. Oh, shirt. You dropped this? It's not, no? No?
Looking for, I just came back to you again. I just saw you picking up from there.
Yeah, I did. I picked it up from there, but I don't know it's your money.
It's my money.
Does it have a name on it?
Yeah, I'll show you. It's my 1 minute.
You dropped this money?
Yeah.
100%.
100% sure, bro. Trust me.
Honest to God that you dropped this money?
Yeah, I promise.
Okay, okay, come, show me where you found, show me where I dropped it.
There. The people are there. The two statues.
Yeah.
Backside of it.
How much is it?
Thank you, bro.
How much is it?
My brother, 1 second.
You have to tell me how much it is and then
Balance. Hello, Anna. Aha, I go idan in Shaila Vati na idik ra Anna. Da, I go idan. Lopat ennunnai anni.
Ask him how much? How much?
Entunnai ani adugutunna Anna.
Oh, what money is it? What money is it?
Casino money. Casino.
Casino money. Are you sure? Yeah.
Sure, bro.
Okay.
I have my money also, my card.
Oh, on your card. And you withdraw this money on your card? What notes is it?
50 notes. I'm new here, bro. He gave me money.
Okay, but where's your brother?
Hello, Anna. Bro, it's my money. Trust me. Why will I come to you again, bro?
On your heart, use your money.
I swear, bro. I swear to my mom, it's my money.
Are you sure? Because I see it next to them. I thought it was their money.
I just came from playing casino, bro. You know, I'm a student. I came here recently. I don't lie to you. Why will I come behind you? Say me. Come, we will talk. I just rode there. I was just checking whole roaming from morning, bro.
Okay.
Trust me. I'm a student over here. I recently came. It's
Okay.
for I played, I game win.
Boss, this is a prank.
You don't know.
You know, listen, this is a prank. Oh, you still not listen. I'll prank you, boss.
Anna.
Oh, you're still looking for your money?
Anna.
Ugh. God, terrible fucking video.
That's cringe.
The Arab American Civil Rights League is filing a federal lawsuit seeking to hold corporations responsible for the destruction of civilian property in southern Lebanon. Of course, they're just going to sue the American company that makes the bomb that was dropped. Like, fuck off.
Oh, that's how it's going to work now?
Yeah. Also, fuck off. If you're in Lebanon, you can sue. Off you go. You have no standing here. Get the fuck out.
That's going to be a very dangerous precedent because it means any company can be sued.
Phoenix Ammunition says, get the fuck out of my country. Well, you still have the chance. Yes, agreed. In Bulandshahr, Uttar Pradesh, reports of cow urine adulteration are emerging. Middlemen buying pure cow urine from farmers, mixing it with urine from animals like buffaloes and etc., and sell it. To remedy this, the Modi government should pass a law requiring Sangh workers who have drunk urine since childhood to taste every consignment certified as pure cow urine, and only then make it available for this to Sanatinis for drinking. Like,
oh my god,
this is pure cow urine, sir. Pure, absolutely pure, unadulterated cow urine is very good for your sir.
Disgusting.
The there are no verified reports of cow urine adulteration for drinking in Bulandshahr. Video shows a pilot project of a local farm producer organization which mixes cow urine and herbs to produce organic fertilizers. Fucking disgusting.
Yep.
It's drunk. It is drunk by niche kisan. So whatever. What the fuck is a niche kisan? Niche kisans. So the phrase combines niche, which means low base or inferior in South Asian languages, and the plural kisans, farmers. It's not a standard term or official group. So it means low base. It means like
poor farmers.
Poor farmers. Discussed like, yeah. Low caste farmers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your culture, I don't like it. Fuck. Christ. Thank you for changing my life, goddess. Did you just steal my poop? An unrelenting anti-white humiliation ritual. Yes, these are all real. Miss England, black. Miss England, black. Miss Ireland, black. Miss Iceland, black. Miss France, black. Miss Germany, black. Miss Sweden, black. Miss Norway, black. Miss Finland, black. Miss Netherlands, black. Miss Switzerland, black. Miss Italy, black. Miss Canada, black. Miss Italia Romana. Today, if you're a white Italian woman, you won't win anymore. Yeah. God's sakes. And Gadsden says diversity, inclusion, and equity meets the beauty pattern. That's right. A fearless Canadian woman finally said what so many others are thinking, but are too afraid to say. You know what's funny? They always do this in the street, and there's no bollards to protect them.
Yeah.
If only I guess they're lucky that it's only the Muslims that do the truck ramming attacks.
Oh, lucky then.
This is a roadway.
Leave her.
This is a roadway. A road.
Dude, look at this guy. Fucking Palestinian flag. Fucking green head, like fucking Hamas garb.
This is a roadway. A roadway for emergency service. If we have fire or whatever, you're not allowed here. I'm a resident here.
Oh, that started.
Send them to the afterlife. That's what they want so dearly.
Mm-hmm.
So give them what they want.
Give them what they want.
Like they said give the people what they want. Well, those people want to enjoy the afterlife. They want to have their 72 virgins or raisins, whichever one you think it is. So yeah, assist them. Texas mother turns a blind eye to boyfriend beating up her toddler daughter because she didn't want him to go to jail. Cops say.
What?
Jasmine Cisnero, 28, and her boyfriend Geraldo Gonzalez, 29, showed up with a severely injured toddler at a gas station in Spring, a community just north of Houston. The couple was seeking help for the 2-year-old, and people at the gas station called 911. Because whenever someone's injured, what I do is I go to the nearest gas station, not a hospital. I go to the gas station.
Isn't it the same?
It's the same, yeah. That's right. Hospital, gas station. The hospital makes people go. The gas stations makes cars go. So it's the same. Toddler was transported to a local hospital where doctors discovered she had life-threatening injuries. She was then airlifted to another hospital for surgery and remains in critical condition as of Tuesday evening. Hang him.
Mm-hmm.
Hang him. Execute. Deport. Don't care which order.
Yep.
Mother 28 who burned her baby to death with a hairdryer after a night of partying is jailed for just 6 years after the judge ruled she didn't intend to harm or kill her. Courtney Gartshaw, 28, used the appliance to subject 3-month-old Dahlia Rose Gartshaw to significant and sustained heat at her address in Petershead, Aberdeenshire on September 2023. Dahlia Rose suffered burns to approximately 18% of her body surface, particularly her neck, upper body, and one of her arms. Jesus fucking Christ.
Mm-hmm.
The injuries were so severe that a paramedic thought that her body was decomposing, and experts said they'd never encountered a similar case. Gartshaw was convicted of culpable homicide following a trial at the High Court in Aberdeen in July. Sentencing her at the High Court in Edinburgh today, Judge Simon Collins KC ruled that while Gardshaw had not intended to harm or kill her baby, she was culpable in the highest degree of carelessness. Oh, well, that's the same.
Didn't do nothing.
This was a gross breach of the most basic duty as a parent. Judge Collins said Dahlia Rose's likely cause of death was hyperthermia, not to be confused with hypothermia, and heat stroke. Execute and deport into the sun.
Yep.
In whichever order you deem necessary. Poor little baby. Fucking disgusting. Yep. Fucking scum.
Yep.
Let's talk about sports ball. WNBA Chiefs make decision on trans athletes debate as league slams bad faith efforts to marginalize others amid explosive controversy. They've called to end the vitriol. It's been directed at players this season as it announced its stance on transgender eligibility following a meeting between head honchos to address the recent storm. What was their criteria? Cunningham's stance sparked uproar around blah. League general managers and presidents met on Wednesday as part of an anti-hate task force to discuss the subject of athlete eligibility. Despite the uproar, the powers that be determined that there were no issues with its eligibility criteria, suggesting that no changes would be made. So they met and couldn't decide what a woman was, so they just stopped. Like, what the hell?
So are those transgender athletes, can they compete?
I have no idea. WNBA Chiefs took a chance to address the recent storm surrounding the league hitting out at bad faith efforts to marginalize others. Today's meeting covered a wide range of topics, including ongoing discussions of transgender athletes and the continued hate and vitriol directed at players online. There's no immediate eligibility matters affecting the WNBA, and we strongly denounce the bad faith efforts to use these topics to demean and marginalize others. Dude, next year's going to be wild. If these guys go through with it, it's going to be, and they're going to fucking have to re-engineer the rules to exclude just these guys without fucking excluding trans people. It's going to be such a tightrope.
Oh, they're going to fuck it up.
Let this sink in. 15 women gathered together in a room for hours and couldn't decide on what a woman is. Yes. I didn't know we could just declare transgenderism claims to be in bad faith and then simply dismiss those claims out of hand. Thanks for clarifying. Thanks. This is a clarifying revelation. Thanks, WNBA.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Now I can go around and say, I don't believe you.
On the topic of the WNBA, Carrington gets fan removed. DeJournay Carrington gets a WNBA fan kicked out of the game, only for him to return after unfounded complaint.
Carrington went over to one of the officials, as you see Sarah Williams there, to say something. So that is what is being handled at the moment.
Carrington also just said something. There's a conversation with a fan sitting on the sideline.
So they will go and have a conversation. U.S. women's basketball team.
Back.
Yep.
Fucking ridiculous, man. Like, oh, he looked at me wrong. What the fuck happened there? Kiwi Nightmare looms. Chicago Sky. What a, like, God, this fucking ridiculous. It was unfathomable to New Zealanders that house prices would fall 30%. Then it happened. Womp womp. Yeah, sorry.
What?
That's just an opinion piece.
Oh.
It's like, oh, Australia's prices are going to fall by 30%. Oh, my God.
I mean, yeah, that's what's going to happen, but...
Yeah.
Look, it's going to be painful, but it's mainly going to be temporary.
Pain. Ah.
Oh, no, pain.
Don't worry. I'm officially unemployed on the 2nd of October. So once that happens, then the economy will collapse. So then the value of the Australian dollar will I don't know, slash by an insane... Inflation will go to 200%. And then, actually, no, inflation at 200% would actually do wonders for my debt. So,
Oh yeah, I'll be able to pay off my debt really
I
quickly.
could pay off my house with the with my redundancy. So it was my fault. I bought a house in January in the peak of the market. That's right. It's all your fault, Costy.
Yes.
No, really, it's my fault because I bought a house in 2017. 2016. And because I bought a house in 2016, the market's just gone, I don't know what to do. Do we drive thermo like into the poorhouse, or do we continue the current trajectory of house always go up? So anyway.
What I think is most sexy about you. Now, I am a tits and an ass man. And this gonna be cheesy, but your face. I love your face. I think
I'm a tits and ass man. You're not a man. You're a fat, retarded lesbian with no tits and butchered chest scars. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is insane. Like, fucking. Like, fucking. I can't understand why humans do that to themselves. It's just like you're mentally ill.
Yes.
Simple as that. Like, and I just, yeah. Anyway. The Matrix director Lily Wachowski says Hollywood won't finance her $10 million thriller because it's got a wall-to-wall trans cast.
Oh no.
Yes, that's why.
Yeah. Not because you're a shit director nowadays.
Yeah. I saw people who are like, oh my god, this is the creator of the Matrix. How can they not give her all the money? Like, it's because they're anti-trans. It's like, no, she's garbage.
Yeah.
Like,
she was better when she was a man.
BDSM porn turned these brothers women. Turn them trans. It ruined them. Porn ruined these two.
Mm-hmm.
Costy says, buy high, sell low. Yes, I've heard that advice before. The crypto market. Anyway, let's talk about some TDS. Navy responds to reports USS Lincoln sailors are trying to jump overboard. The U.S. Navy has denied claims of an increase in attempted suicides on board its aircraft carrier, the USS Abraham Lincoln, amid reports of rising welfare concerns from family members of those aboard the vessel, which has been at sea for over 260 days. 260 days? Oh my God. Like, holy shit. Amazing. Like, the whole reason the US has nuclear powered carriers is so that they can stay at sea indefinitely. Yep. Let me introduce you to fucking nuclear submarines. At least you guys get fresh air. Fucking Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Newsweek asked the Pentagon about the reports, with the Navy spokesperson saying that the health and well-being of every sailor aboard the Abraham Lincoln was a priority. Based on information available to the command, we have not identified an increase in reported suicidal ideation or suicide attempts aboard the ship. We take every service member's well-being seriously and have religious and medical and mental health facilities available to assess and address concerns as they arise. So my understanding of this is this all started with like a whole bunch of people posting like messages from family members on social media, relatives of the 5,000 sailors and Marines on board the Lincoln, because there's supply shortages and long work schedules. It's like, yes, you're in the Middle East, in the middle of a fucking war. What did you think was going to happen? Honestly, I don't believe it. I really don't. Like, yes, we've seen some crap food, but what, you think every one of those sailors is like, I'm going to jump overboard? Really?
Apparently, yes.
Like, just absurd. And that's the thing, because of Trump, like, because of how the media has responded to Trump every fucking single time, and to Hegseth, there's literally Hegseth derangement syndrome is a thing at this point.
That is crazy.
I can't trust you. I can't trust any reporting on this.
Mm-hmm.
So, and of course, the Guardian is jerking themselves off over it.
Oh, this means America's losing. Trump bad. Oh, God, he has to tap my nipples. Oh, yeah, it's so hot.
Fucking Guardian. Now, speaking of touching nipples, Caroline Leavitt's possible successors emerge after White House press secretary's surprise departure. So yes, Caroline Leavitt is leaving the White House. She is resigning effective next month. She's going to spend more time being a mum.
Yay!
So that's to be what's it called? Promoted, I guess, is a word, not the word I was after, but a word. She's going to spend some more time with her young children. So
that's nice.
I don't know who the options are. Oh God, Alina Hababa is seen as a top contender to be the press secretary.
So it just has to be hot.
It just has to be hot. No, because they're talking about Steve Chung as well. This guy.
Oh.
So he'd be the communications director and the press secretary. Christ. Taylor Budowich, a former White House deputy chief of staff, is considered a possible successor. Kate Miller, who served as press secretary to Vice President Mike Pence during Trump's first term, is another possibility. Deputy press secretary Anna Kelly is also in the mix. I would be fine with 1, 2, or 3. Either of those are fine. If I'm going to be lied to and be gaslit, I want someone hot to do it. Because realistically, that's the job of the White House press secretary. It's to lie to the press.
More or less, yes.
Either indirectly or directly. So, oh God. Let's do some quickie UK news. Nigel won his re-election in a surprise to literally no one. Nigel Farage won 62.8% of the vote to Count Binface's 26.7%.
Damn.
Third place was John Stevens of Rejoin EU, which is exactly what it sounds like, with 492. Lawrence Fox got 347 votes. So,
yep.
Yeah. I did find this funny. The Irish Times is like, the Irish Times view on the Clacton by-election, Farage's empty victory. The Reform UK leader won with 62% on a turnout of 44%. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, what a loser. Meanwhile, the Irish Times view on the presidency, Catherine Connolly's remarkable success. Yeah, she won winning at 63% with a 44% turnout is hollow. Winning 63% with a 45% turnout is remarkable. You do not hate the Irish Times enough.
Look, there's a percentage difference between hollow and remarkable.
Yeah, that's right. The funny thing is, the second he was elected, his the investigation into his $5 million payment that he didn't declare. It's already back. It's already. It didn't kick off again. It just continued.
Yeah.
They suspended. So, I'll be back in a second. I need a drink.
He needs a drinky booze. I'm slightly disappointed that the Binface didn't win, because that would have been the most hilarious timeline. Just the joke candidate finally wins a seat. That would have been hilarious. But of course, the media just needs to ruin it. If you're on the right, you're bad. Empty victory. On the left, remarkable success when hardly anyone votes in your electorate. Gotta love it. Let's see. I got really nothing else. So let's look at what's happening. Moscow's trending. Probably got bombed again. AFL's trending. I do not follow footy, so. And then Aliyah, I have no idea. And of course, Hezbollah trending. Because naturally it's trending.
Yes, Hezbollah is trending. I don't know why. Israel is pulling back the curtain on a vast arsenal. They do that every fucking week.
Yeah. So yeah, whatever.
Let's do some tech news. I'm fucking really off color though. But like I woke up, like I went to bed last night and my back was fucking killing me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really not feeling great. Anyway, so if it comes through in my affect, I apologize. Bill Gates' daughter Phoebe accused of cookie stuffing scheme that has a maximum penalty of 20 years in prison.
Interesting.
Bill Gates' nepo baby daughter Phoebe Gates, 23, has been accused of cookie stuffing at her multi-billion-dollar startup Fire, an illicit practice that comes with a maximum penalty of 20 years in federal prison. Fire, a digital personal shopping assistant, co-founded by Gates with fellow Stanford alum Sophia Kiana, reacted with shock in July following reports that it was dropping more web cookies than it should, taking undue credit for online sales at retail partners. So they're doing the same thing that Honey was doing. They're replacing the affiliate cookies on links. So fucking great.
Oh,
nice of them.
That's nice. I hear the Quartering's also doing that grift.
You hear the Quartering's also doing the same thing, stealing affiliate codes.
Yep. So don't click any links that the Quartering sends you.
I don't click any links anybody sends to me. The company released a statement that it only learned of the issue within the last 24 hours, pledging to fix the glitch.
Oh, that's no glitch, my boy.
Yeah, that's right. That's called the USP. But according to a Bloomberg report, the young entrepreneurs had known for at least 7 months that their startup was overcounting its sales commissions. Avi Givner, founder and principal attorney at Givner Law, warned in a post on Tuesday that cookie stuffing can come with serious consequences. It's typically treated as federal wire fraud in U.S. courts. There's a possible maximum penalty of up to 20 years in prison plus fines and restitutions. Yeah, but it's Bill Gates' daughter, so it's fine.
Oh, yeah, it's fine.
You've all forgotten the most important thing. Crime is legal now.
So true.
For the rich, that is. Fire spokesperson told the Post that any features causing misattribution were immediately removed. Over a month ago on July 7th, we are reviewing every transaction. We are fully committed to and have already begun issuing all transaction reversal to brand partners as a result of any misattribution. And we're hiring a head of compliance. Multi-billion-dollar company, no head of compliance.
Huh.
Because of course.
Why would you need compliance?
Why would you need compliance? She's not bad. Not a bad looker. It doesn't look like a dad or a mum. I don't like when women do this, they pull their hair back so tight that they look like they have no hair.
Yeah, it's a bit cringy.
Like it does. I guess it does make your forehead not wrinkle. But yeah.
I kind of like it when it's split. When they split it.
Like, there you go. That's a lovely photo. She looks very attractive girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually the Nepo kids they're not very attractive. But yeah, not bad. Anyway. A woman, that should be in quotes, writing Saber Game says she was fired and replaced with AI. And the CEO response is one of the most insane things I've ever read. This is attributed to This Week in Video Games, which is Skill Up, Australian Ralph. I forgot his last name. Skill Up, aka Skill Up. This Week in Video Games requested a follow-up comment from Saber Interactive and received the following statement from Karch, which is the CEO. Stella who? I had to ask Claude because I've never spoken to her or seen her. We've already said we're using AI for certain parts of the game, and we'll update the Steam page once we have finalized the feature set. Let me clarify that the entire story script, were it to win an award, would go to someone who can walk up on stage and receive it. It was always our intention to reveal this until Stella violated her confidentiality clause and revealed this before we were ready. We look at our use of AI in this particular game, which will be a lower price title as a plus for consumers. He said, as far as Stella is concerned, she was replaced by someone more talented and terminated for a variety of reasons a few months later. From what I can gather, she enjoys controversy even more than I do. I would frankly, in retrospect, have been happy to replace her with an AI. At least we would be dealing with someone programmed to be honest. I've seen numerous responses, mostly in the media, from people like Paul Tassi, who are like, "Oh my God, can you believe this lovely girl was attacked by the CEO?"
Oh my God.
It is, of course, a fucking tranny. Exactly. So this is her. This is him.
Of course.
So I just like to remind everybody, I've just committed a crime in Brazil, where it is a crime to misgender someone.
Sucks.
Sounds like Sounds like he's absolutely right. And Stella's a bullshit artist more than a writer. Yeah. Everything I said was true. Here's more truth. That the statement is remarkably pathetic. Like, that posts on fucking Blue Sky all the time, and it's just exactly what you would imagine from a tranny in games development.
Of course.
And it's not even a developer. He's a writer, a game writer. Like, come on.
Cringe.
Like, oh, I'm a narrative writer. Fuck off. Brazil just signed a law that treats using a VPN as an aggravating factor in some crimes. And
really?
Pull your connection data with no warrant. Just a judge notified 48 hours later. At the signing ceremony, the First Lady demanded Discord be taken offline. She holds no office. Hard agree.
Mm-hmm.
But not for this reason.
Yep.
Using people who were never elected as shields for their policies. Yeah. A lot of free speech folks are going to misunderstand the context for this. In the last decade, troll farms run by the US Zionist empire have intentionally stirred racial and social violence and spread disinformation to interfere with public health and democracy. Fuck off, moron.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and of course, God, man, I love Radix, but Jesus Christ, if there's a lunatic who hates Jews, she's following him. Sorry, Zionists.
Zionist, yes.
Like, come on, Christina, you're killing me. Xiaomi cameras turned the sun into the moon during yesterday's solar eclipse. Wow, look how clear the moon is.
Didn't understand the assignment.
Yeah. No, understood the assignment too well.
It's a solar eclipse, not a lunar eclipse.
Yeah, but it's designed to just see any large glowing thing in the sky as the moon. So when you zoom in, it goes, oh, okay, you're the moon now.
Oh, you're getting the moon. Okay, cool.
Yeah. It just shows you the moon instead of giving you a photo. It's a way to trick you with the camera. So
yeah, I kind of don't like that trick that they do.
Yeah, because it's bullshit.
Yes, very much so.
Another tech career destroyed. Maybe this is the karma bus for this man, or maybe it's just how he will keep going until the wheels fall off. After a long and difficult year plus of looking for work, this hits home, man. Like, I'm fucking terrified. And being demoralized and discriminated against by the high-tech industry, I'm glad to share that my next chapter has begun. I start next week. I start my new and hopefully final career as a school bus driver for my local school district. It pays a lot less than my previous job. No, it's a union. It's all union work. But it's fun. The kids are good mostly, and my co-workers are caring, kind, and down to earth. To all you former co-workers and LinkedIn connections who reached out to offer encouragement and support, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's people like you who make me glad I had such a long career at Accolade and Adobe. To those at my previous employer who passed me over, brought me down, and ultimately laid me off, Thank you as well, but only because you showed me the door to a better future. It's people like you who made me glad I'll be driving a 40-foot bus instead of a computer. And to the potential employers and recruiters who blindly filtered out my applications, ghosted me on direct inquiries, or never even bothered to show up for interviews, I hope this industry can find its way back to treating people better. Let's raise a glass to new beginnings. Yeah, so that's incredibly depressing. I can't remember if it was a quote. A few quotes. This is he was a senior software quality engineer at Adobe for 25 years. He was there. He was laid off in August last year. So,
yeah.
But yeah. So, but why would I keep you, bro? Like you don't need to keep your job. We need to hire another Pajit, bro.
Yeah, or at least an AI. We've got that now.
And then a Pajit can run the AI. It's fine. Oh, it's ageism. Yeah, it's ageism, bro. It's totally not the fact that anybody can get a fucking H-1B for very little effort. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, we'll stick with the ageism.
The tech bros fucking absolutely love being able to be like, oh no, it's ageism. It's age. That's why. It's nothing to do with H-1Bs. And that's why Trump's doing nothing about H-1Bs. And why our government will never do anything about the fucking the body shops.
He's doing nothing, but from it's very little fanfare, but he's technically his administration's chipping at like causing 1,000 deaths to the program.
Maybe. I know we covered the no more 60-day grace period for H-1Bs, so you lose your H-1B, out the fuck you go.
That's not the whole only story about H-1Bs. Like they have to renew in the home country, so they have to go back to India to renew. Like they're making it much difficult to keep your H-1B visas.
Thing is, though, unless you reform the whole system, they just jump to a different visa class.
That is true.
PBS station has taken legal action after losing more than 50 terabytes of programming and archives spanning 70 years of television history. It claims its files became trapped after its cloud storage provider apparently went out of business.
Oh, no.
The company is reportedly refusing to hand it over. Apparently, it's Iron Mountain. Is the company. Like, the company is Iron Mountain, which is crazy. I filed a lawsuit against Iron Mountain data centers on July 28th. Like, I had no idea Iron Mountain fucking fell over. Let me check. The archive contained coverage of the Great Flood of 1993, the pandemic, and the history of East St. Louis. So this is just one PBS affiliate in St. Louis. So
okay,
yeah. Eric Doherty says Elon Musk has infuriated foreign governments by making public any and all censorship required by governments in open source. Any censorship required by government is now clearly visible.
Thank you, Elon.
It depends on how he implements it. So,
look, if we could look it up and see the reason why.
And yeah, if a tweet's blocked, it should just say it. It should say this tweet is blocked because of a request from this government.
Yep.
And click here to see the request. And you should be able to see the request. And that should be it. So.
And that will make fucking governments molding.
Yeah. So Gen Z is doomed.
Of course.
Gen Z is moving money from stocks to sports betting and wealth plans. 52% of them have directed investment funds to sports betting, and a quarter of them treat sports betting as a deliberate part of their long-term financial plan.
Yeah, they're cooked.
Fucking disaster. Like, what an absolute fucking disaster. Meanwhile, the Liberal Party over here is trying to get rid of superannuation. So,
At least, hopefully, not make it mandatory.
of course, there's no point to it if it's not mandatory.
I mean, there is a point. Like,
no, there's not, because nobody will contribute to it.
The U.S. system has a similar.
Yeah, and it has a fraction of what the Australian system has. Like, the superannuation is a powerhouse. So
yeah, but then the Labor wants to fuck with it.
Well, the Liberals' argument is, it hasn't reduced the demand on the age pension. Yeah, because you guys keep fucking removing adding loopholes so that people can still claim it.
Yeah,
because the boomers are the ones collecting it. Also, the boomers never had superannuation.
That is true.
Like, trust me, when people who like me who have worked pretty much their entire working life and receiving super retire, we're going to have a lot of super. So we're not going to be as reliant on the age pension. I mean, I'll apply for the age pension because that's just part and parcel if it exists.
I'm getting my
but I don't anticipate it's going to exist, and maybe it shouldn't. So
that was kind of the idea where super kind of replaced age pension.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're disabled, then you keep collecting the disabled pension.
Oh yeah, and also you got NDIS.
So, anyway, let's talk about horse. Nala Ray speaking / being featured at a 7th-day Adventist conference on biblical masculinity is the strangest timeline. Yeah, it's kind of weird knowing, like, just, like, suck dick online. If Tamara says if Labor is going to tax it like income, then super becomes a pointless income cut. Well, it is. It's already taxed. It's taxed 15% on the way in. This is not taxed on the way out. So, arguably, but this is the thing: it's already taxed on the way in, just at a concessional rate.
Yep.
And it's taxed when it makes money, so it's taxed on its earnings as well at a concessional rate. So if you tax it on the way out as well, it's double taxation.
And Labor loves double taxation.
No government likes double taxation. So,
what do you mean? Government loves taking money from people.
No, I'm pretty sure there's like rules around double taxation that make it like, oh, you can't do that. So
then why the fuck am I paying GST?
Because that's a different type of tax. There's a consumption tax.
Nah, bro. That's double taxation right there.
No, because you can.
They're taxing me on my.
No, if I charge you capital gains tax and then also charge you income tax, that's double taxation.
Nah, bro.
So, heartless landlord tries to evict a New York City model after unhinged stalker sent her nude pics to neighbors, according to a lawsuit. A New York City fitness model claims her unhinged stalker sent raunchy photos to hundreds of neighbors in her high-end apartment, and now her landlords want her out. Samantha Skolkin, a former professional bodybuilder with more than 500,000 Instagram followers, claims she was tormented for a year by her ex-photographer, Stuart Noack, who allegedly became obsessed with her after she rejected him, according to a $1 million lawsuit against her landlord in Manhattan Supreme Court. Noack, 54, allegedly mailed photos from her OnlyFans to her parents and about 400 fellow residents at a posh apartment building in Midtown, where rents go for over $5,400 per month on multiple occasions throughout 2024, according to the filing. Skolkin and the NYPD. There she is, Samantha Skolkin. Courtesy of Samantha Skolkin.
Oh, lovely.
Let me just check something in the background. No titties. Good. I can show you this. There we go. So no nudity. There, just
didn't find the pictures.
Photos of her whoring herself up. Anyway, the alleged creep started sending intimate snaps showing Skolkin engaged in sexual activity he took from her OnlyFans after to the unsuspected recipients in 2024. Oh man, he's giving out gifts, sending people porn money from. Oh God, she does fetish stuff, of course.
I mean, those are the ones who actually pay the big bucks. So yeah.
God damn it, yeah. How would you know? You
told
raised
them
your
all that.
little girl good to be my whore, cockslut. Happy Father's Day. Damn. With explicit shots of her in a black ski mask covered in a white substance to look like semen. Oh, dude. What the hell? Oh, see, RC's gone and come back.
Yeah, my tab crashed.
Okay. That one. That's disgusting. But of course, let's show off her tits as much as possible. Good job.
Of course.
Good job. Anyway. Did Zachary Levi get blacklisted for showing up on the Tangled set dressed as Flynn Rider? What? A story circulating on social media says Zachary Levi showed up to the live-action Tangled set in Spain dressed as Flynn Rider and demanded to be put in the film. But is it true? No. Okay, story over. Who the fuck is Flynn Rider? Is that a character from... Oh, okay. Flynn Rider is a fictional character who appears in Walt Disney's Tangled. Oh, it's voiced by Zachary Levi. All right. That makes sense. No, he got banned. He got blacklisted because he's a conservative. Your tab crashed again?
Yeah.
Retarded.
Test. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Too much pressure. University of Michigan to hide freshmen's first semester grades. According to one of Michigan's premier universities, a particularly stressful part of attending college is finding out how well you're doing. So University of Michigan's College of Literature, Art, Science, and the Arts, why are these put together, is rolling out a pilot program that will prevent first semester letters grades from appearing on freshmen's external transcripts. Lol, you just get a pass or no credit. We did this when I was younger, we did this at TAFE. So what TAFE used to do is they used to give you a score. Like they used to give you a number. Then I can't remember what year it was, probably like late 90s. Dude, you think your shit gets crashing. You're just going to be, there's going to be like RC Bandit. This whole fucking place.
Holy shit.
What they did at TAFE was they changed it. I think it was when they introduced the Australian qualifications framework. They changed it from pass, from like the graded pass to some courses would be pass fail.
Right.
But then it became, some courses will be competent, not yet competent. So instead of just saying pass fail, you were called competent, not yet competent.
Oh,
so
lovely.
We can't say you fail because that's negative. Instead, it'll be, well, no, you're not competent yet, but you will be. That's what this is.
Give it 1 to 100 years.
Crossy says, must be nice to have it taxed at 15%. Cries in Div 293. Well, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You could always pay yourself less, Costy, and then just issue special dividends.
Tomorrow has a point. Capital gains tax is doubly taxed on the income.
Invested
taxed.
Taxed income. No, but you're making the gain. The gain is the thing. If you're turning money into more money, same way you're taxed on interest income. So if I buy a government bond, I'm taxed on the returns from that as well. So whenever money increases,
I'm getting to believe that taxation is theft.
I know, absolutely, taxation is theft, and it's even at the barrel of a gun.
Mm-hmm.
So, but unfortunately, it is a reality.
Because they took all our guns away.
Find me the mainstream party that is running on a platform of we're going to get rid of all your taxes, and I will vote for them.
The only closest
I will vote
thing
for
is
them
actually-
so fucking hard.
The only closest is ironically Trump, and he hasn't done it
Party
yet.
in Australia that has a chance of winning. None of them. So the Liberal Party doesn't even want to do. You know, all the Liberal Party wants to get rid of taxes on rich people.
Yeah, make the poor
They're
pay.
perfectly happy with if you earn a wage. If you earn a wage, Costy, like you do, and have to pay Div 293, they don't give a fuck about you because you don't donate enough to them. They care about making sure that Gina Reinhardt pays as little tax as possible. So your choice is the party that's going to tax all of us into oblivion, or the party that's going to make sure that the rich people don't get the uber wealthy don't get taxed into oblivion.
And we
Woohoo.
also have a competent economy.
So, when has there been like a competent economy? Yeah. Unfortunately, the Australian government doesn't have dick to do with the Australian economy. The Australian economy is subject to the vicissitudes of the global economy.
To be fair, they do.
There's your word for the week: vicissitudes.
They do get involved by putting brakes on the system.
Yeah, by breaking
taxation, red tape, and all that fun stuff.
Anyway, train robbers opened fire during Wild West style freight heist in California.
Ooh.
A group of suspects fired on officers with the Burlington Northern and Santa Fe Railway just before 6:30 p.m. in what appears to be an effort to rob the train. They were robbing the stagecoach.
Oh, no.
As it made its way through the Cajon Pass between the San Bernardino and San Gabriel Mountains, about 20 miles northwest of San Bernardino. I would give anything for them to have been riding horses. But
so cool.
Something tells me they were riding technicals. And if they weren't riding technicals, they weren't prepared.
Yeah.
The incident took place just before 6:30 p.m. Well, robbing the stagecoach. From today, new EU rules apply to all packaging on the European market. They cover design, composition, reuse, and recycling, with obligations phased in through to 2030 and beyond. So from 2027, you'll have to bring your own containers for takeaway. I'm not sure if this applies to like a takeaway shop or not, or what. So you go down to the local Indian place or the local Chinese place, and you order some butter chicken or some chicken chow mein, and they can't give it to you because you forgot your containers.
That means they get to sell containers.
Yeah, permanent containers. That's what they'll have to do. They'll have to sell you permanent containers. From 2028, there'll need to be one clear label for how to dispose of penny packaging. From 2029, there'll be an EU-wide deposit return for drink containers. And by 2030, there'll be an end to certain single-use plastic packaging.
Okay.
So, once again, the EU is ruining Europe.
Yeah, basically.
Yes, this is why I love the EU. Cutting-edge innovation in thinking outside the box, while the rest of the world is wasting their time on space travel, artificial intelligence, and smart materials. We in the EU are working on what really improves lives: compliance, rules, and regulations. Can't wait to bring my Tupperware to McDonald's in 2027. It's not a ban on disposable containers. Businesses will be required to accept personal containers for takeaway. Yes, that's a nice straw man you've built there.
Yeah.
Pity the EU has banned straw men. The EU really dumbs it down for new arrivals, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
White House gifts Marco Rubio framed Rubio realizing meme collage for his 55th birthday, and it's beautiful.
Oh,
there it is.
It's pretty good.
It is pretty good. It looks like someone has signed all of them. Like one person has signed each of them.
Oh, nice.
That's very nice. And Donald Trump, of course, signed the
big one.
So what does he say? You are great.
Great.
You're great. Donald Squiggle Trump. That is very cool. 68 individual panels depicting him in various roles, from RoboCop to astronaut to White House Easter Bunny, and he's signed by administration officials, including the president, who wrote "You are great" in gold ink right above his signature. That is an awesome gift.
Yeah.
I like Marco Rubio, and like that meme is fantastic. That's one of those memes that it's like the JD Vance meme, the fat JD Vance meme. That's one of those things that it works well for your public profile and getting people to like you. Toxic Manosphere Guide, Why Women Deserve Less, also leaves its readers with fewer brain cells. Nasty misogynist influencer Myron Gaines reaches millions of impressionable young men with his fresh and fit podcast. However, his most dedicated fans are treated to an even deeper dive into his anti-woman worldview by his self-published book, Why Women Deserve Less, and the imaginably titled 2026 follow-up, Why Women Deserve Even Less. So much for character development.
I know what the third title is going to be for the book.
The least.
Why Women Deserve Nothing.
Mercifully, they're only a flimsy 84 and 103 pages, respectively. Pathetic.
Mm-hmm.
Inside, they help set out the reader avoid wasting your resources on the unreciprocated romantic pursuit of women to the point it ruins your life. God damn, like, I would be surprised if he even can read a book, let alone write a book.
Is it because he's black?
More than 1,000 people have reviewed the first book on Amazon, giving it a shining 4.7 out of 5 stars. And yes, it's because he's black and a retard. Anyway. Parents begging for the abortion of baby Gabriel regained custody of the child after the surrogate fled to Texas to have the baby. Narasheen Gilkar and Omar Ahmed, 43 and 45, were trying to have their surrogate, McKenna West, 28, abort the baby after the baby was diagnosed with hypoplastic left heart syndrome. The syndrome causes the left half of the heart to be smaller and unable to pump blood to the rest of the body. West refused to have the baby aborted and fled to Texas after finding a hospital with a high success rate with babies born with that condition. The baby was born and an immediate life-saving surgery was performed on the baby West named Gabriel. Baby Gabriel is now in the custody of the parents who so desperately wanted to abort him. Because, of course, they bought that child fair and square.
Yep.
Thing changes in the surrogacy industry because of what you've gone through and you're still going through. What do you hope that one thing is?
I would hope that the abortion demand that is likely in most surrogacy contracts, if not all of them, not be allowed to be in the contracts. I think it would change people's views of even going into it and paying a surrogate if they felt that they couldn't ask a woman to do that, which they shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, well, that's exactly right. Your body, like, and this is the thing, like, my body, my choice, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So apparently not my fetus, not my choice, apparently. That's what the real thing is. Honestly, these kind of stories, they're going to end up fucking destroying, like, making surrogacy illegal.
As it should be.
If there's enough of, paid surrogacy should be illegal.
Yes.
100%. Because once you add a profit motive, you ruin, you make something like that.
A commodity.
Well, once you add a profit motive, you make something. A commodity, yeah. Like, it's the reason why it's the reason why we don't allow people to pay for organs.
Yep.
But you can do a directed donation. If I want to give someone my kidney and it's compatible, I can choose to do that out of the goodness of my heart. But there can be no monetary exchange.
Mm-hmm.
And surrogacy should be the same. Should be look, Australia's shit in a lot of ways, including the fact that you can't get Zyn in Australia. I discovered that today.
No, you have to go to, like, New Zealand.
You have to, like, no, it's illegal to import it.
No, I don't care.
You can only get it on prescription.
I don't give a shit. I'm going to order it.
But yeah, anyway.
Wait, when you're ordering, you get the EU version.
But yeah, in Australia, the surrogacy is legal, but not paid surrogacy. So if a family friend wants to carry a baby to term for a couple that can't conceive but can do it through IVF, but then they can do that. But there can't be any money changed hands. So you have to do it out of the goodness of your heart.
Yeah.
And I think that's the way it should actually be. Because once you financialize these kind of exchanges, like I understand, like I'm a huge fan of the free market. I'm a capitalist, straight up and down. But I do believe that there are some things that we can't financialize. We can't have, like, same as euthanasia. Like I don't think anybody should be paid to end someone's life. Like there should be no financial incentive for you to be ending someone's life. It should be the opposite. Yeah. But I paid surrogacy. I understand why it exists. I just don't think it should. I think look. Charlie Munger says, "Show me the incentive, and I will tell you the outcome." And this is a perfect example of that. So, because why would I hang on? I'm buying a child. I want a perfect child. Well, okay. Then of course you're going to get a stipulation in an agreement that says, "Oh, well, if the baby has a problem, you got to get rid of it." So, and I don't think we should commodify children. You can't sell kids. Like you're not allowed to buy a child, but we let people buy.
We
fucking
abolished
surrogates.
slavery, so
That's
you
right.
can't buy children.
No slavery or indentured servitude.
Yeah.
Actually, no slavery. But if you want to sell yourself into slavery, like if you want to make an agreement with someone that I will work for you, I will do this job for X number of years, and in return you'll provide this, and this, and this is the payment, then yes, you should be able to enter into an agreement with both eyes open. But slavery is forced. Indentured servitude is not the same. So,
yes, bring back debt slaves.
Well, no, that's not. No, it's not debt slaves. It's a matter of I can't. Slavery is where I force you to do it. Indentured servitude is where you choose to do it. So
yes, you choose to be in debt, and then you have to pay it back.
No, you make an agreement beforehand that you will give me this money, and I will work for you for this.
Yeah, it's in the contract.
Yeah.
If you don't pay, you have to do the alternative.
Well, no, you can if you have an indentured servitude agreement, you can break the agreement, but you have to give back what you have received.
Exactly.
It's just it's an employment contract.
If you don't want to do it, you have to pay back the debt.
It's an employment contract. Anyway, I don't agree with paid surrogacy.
Oh, of course not.
Florida mum argued with husband over porn before killing grandma and her 2 kids in murder-suicide. Lovely.
What?
A Florida woman who killed her own mother and 2 of her kids before turning the gun on herself says she did it in the wrong order. She should have put the gun in her mouth and pulled the trigger and then gone on to kill her kids and her mum.
Yes.
Haley Dempsey, 27, shot her mum, Valerie DeBoer, in the early hours of May 3rd at her home in Plant City in Tampa Bay. She then fled on foot with her 3 young daughters before killing her 4-year-old and 4-month-old daughters and shooting at a 2-year-old daughter but missing. She then turned the gun on herself.
God damn.
Fucking Christ. Mill said so Plant City police officer revealed that the police had responded to the Dempsey's home 3 times in 2 days before the shooting. The first call was related to a verbal confrontation over porn that Dempsey allegedly found on her husband Jay's cell phone. It wasn't cheating or anything like that. Evidently, it was just porn, and they were having an argument over that. I think that's what everything stemmed from. Mills said that the officer who showed up with the couple, and there was no indication whatsoever that there'd been violence. Later that same day, cops received another call because Dempsey wanted the cops to check if there was a tracking device on her car, but nothing was found. Dempsey left the property with her kids and 55-year-old mum who was visiting from Clearwater and stayed at a hotel overnight. The following day, cops received another call, accompanying them back to the home to pick up clothing. while the husband was away at the house. Dude, all this other porn on his phone. Like, Jesus Christ.
Really?
Mills added that there was some evidence that the couple had met up at a local library and had a one-on-one conversation after Dempsey returned home to pick up clothing. Dempsey's husband was detained following the murders, but after his potential involvement was thoroughly investigated and ruled out as a suspect, he was never arrested or charged.
Yeah.
Mills said there were indications of some mental illness involved with the case. Oh, you think?
Yeah.
You think patricide and infanticide?
Mm-hmm.
I would say that's a pretty fucking good chance.
Yeah, she was a schizo.
Insane. Mr. Guns and Gear says, reminder, Tate is still in a concrete cell for machine guns that never existed and a destructive device which it never had possession of and was created in an ATF manufacturing facility. That's not just my opinion. That's what federal agents testified under oath, yet he's still in a cell. Really, is that insane? Hashtag free Tate. He's, of course, talking about Patrick Tate. Patrick Tate Ahmadi-Mac, who had been held in custody under almost as long under President Donald Trump as he was under Joe Biden. 5 counts related to owning and selling illegal firearms after authorities found dozens of weapons, including an anti-tank missile launcher and grenade launcher at his home. I don't see the problem. Was he selling it to a foreign government?
Oh.
Second Amendment says that Congress shall make no law. Why can't I have a tow missile? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe someone will come at me with a killdozer, and I'll need that tow missile.
Yeah.
Anyway, Libs of TikTok says, "I'm sorry, what?" CCP official Philip Quee, who's also trained as a sniper, just bought a building overlooking the White House, 650 feet away from White House grounds. A senior Chinese Communist Party intelligence official is the new owner of a historic building overlooking the White House complex, a Daily Caller News Foundation investigation discovered. Located approximately 650 feet northeast of the White House grounds, the 100-year-old securities building on 15th Street was purchased on July 21st for $8.4 million by the Philip Quee and Family Foundation, filing show. The building's new owner, Philip Chi, has held numerous... Yes, I'm going to pronounce it differently every time I read it. Position with the Chinese intelligence and state security arms, according to the university records and DCNF translations of Chinese government announcements. America is retarded.
Yeah.
Don't let foreigners, even if they have foreign organizations, like foundations, buy domestic property. Simple as that.
Simple as.
Yet another person who, knew all along that Epstein was a financier, rapist, sex trafficker. Hugh Hefner this time. Hugh Hefner reported Jeffrey Epstein to the FBI after Playmate accused late financier of rape and sex trafficking. Sure, he did. According to the New York Post, Audra Lynn Christensen, a 2003 Playmate, was living with Hefner at the Playboy Mansion when she turned to him for help. Let's have a look. Shall we?
Yep.
Yep, nothing bad there. There we go. Audra Lynn. That's probably not her now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Makes sense. Claiming that she'd been raped by Epstein and trafficked to his wealthy friends. She claimed that in 2005, she asked Hefner to call the authorities on her behalf due to his celebrity status and connections, hoping that his clout would help her allegations be taken more seriously. According to the complaint, which is cited in the New York Post, Mr. Hefner called the FBI multiple times on behalf of Ms. Christensen. The allegations are detailed in an amended complaint filed in May in the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of Florida. I get the feeling this is another person who wants to cash in. I was raped by Jeffrey Epstein. Please give me money.
Money, please.
Money, please. Money. I like money. Anyway, speaking of sex pests, CBS star Matt Gutman accused of sexual harassment in bombshell lawsuit amid ratings fight. This is him. I can't remember. I don't remember this guy at all. It's facing a bombshell sexual harassment lawsuit as his turn being behind the CBS Evening News desk helped deliver the struggling network a ratings boost. The 48-year-old was sued Friday by former ABC News field producer Samira Said, who accused him of making inappropriate sexual remarks during 2 assignments several years ago. I swear to God, if that's all it is. The suit says government initiated a discussion rating a female correspondent's appearance and reducing her professional standing to a numerical score based on her physical attributes. Unless he fucking touched you, you can fuck off.
Yeah.
Other male crew members
all-
allegedly joined the
right.
conversation and tried to get said to weigh in. She refused and told them the discussion was inappropriate. What did they do after that? Did they apologize? Said alleges a second incident occurred when she and Gutman were covering a press event for a movie release. The two disagreed about whether they should leave the worksite. Gutman allegedly responded with a sexualized insinuation about said in front of several other co-workers. In front of multiple other co-workers, Gutman responded by making a sexualized insinuation that must have had an after-hours date in the city. And reduced said's professional judgment to sexualized stereotype. Oh, fuck off.
Mm.
Yeah, seriously. Fuck right off.
Yep.
Okay, so she's filed a wrongful termination lawsuit, which means everybody who ever said anything bad to her in any way, shape, or form has to be dragged into it. What a crock of shit.
Yep, that's fucked.
Just don't ever interact with women. Denmark's Ministry of Finance released official data on the net fiscal contribution of immigrants from 36 different countries. So the UK is the winner. So every UK immigrant into Denmark increases the net worth of the economy by $24,600.
Right.
So but Somalians are negative $28,000.
Damn.
So basically, only the Sri Lankans are the only subcontinentals and Middle Easterners that increase the worth of the economy. Good value is added, but it's true, guys. Muslims are attacked and cannot get jobs, so this is heavily biased. I'm not Muslim, and I was living what they were living. This is absolutely crazy. Honesty is like 200 times harder. My brother in Christ, where is the war in Bosnia, Turkey, Pakistan, Yugoslavia, Morocco, Eritrea, Afghanistan, like Somalia? Like, yeah, okay, these are civil wars, but fucking Bosnia, Turkey, Pakistan,
Yugoslavia.
Like, yeah, they're still recovering from the fucking fall of the Iron Curtain.
Apparently.
France's High Court just killed the under 15 social media ban. The problem was never the kids. It was to prove a user isn't 15. Every adult in France has to prove they aren't. The Constitutional Court called that a disproportionate hit to the free expression with no safeguards for private life. It was blocked 3 weeks before it took effect. Macron has already ordered a rewrite.
Yeah, you're not going to go around it. Like,
no,
anything that you write, it's going to be a hit to you. Free expression over there.
No, what you do is you do what the UK did with the porn law, like the porn ban. You go to the newsagents or a pharmacy and you buy a porn pass. So you buy an internet ID that is linked to nothing. It's just a unique code that says I am over the age of 18, and that's it. That unique code is linked to nothing. All it is this person is verified as over 18. And that's it. Nothing else.
Cool.
Cryptographically secure, so it can't be, so it's one, like it's, you create it and that's it. And if you lose it, you can always sign up for another one. You can always go and buy another one. Should be nominally cost, maybe $1. So, and that's it. And the only requirement is that the newsagent checks your ID, verifies that you're over the age of 18, and you can only buy one at a time. So that's it. If someone wants to go out and buy like one at different places and give them to kids, that's fine.
That sounds overly
That is
complex.
the price. That is the price we pay.
Sounds overly
Why does it sound overly complex?
Let's see. It's a code. Someone has to maintain that, make sure it doesn't get broken into. So it gets released out in public.
It's a card that has
you need all the websites, the porn sites, to be able to actually take that code and for the people to input it in.
Yeah, we already have that. We have a digital ID framework.
That means a third party is now looking at
the government does it. The government goes, these are the codes.
Government doesn't actually do that, so they'll have to build that infrastructure.
It's this. You do it the same way they verify credit cards. It's an algorithm. So you have a clearinghouse for the activation, so that one number can't be reused multiple times, and then you've generated a code that is associated. There's ways to do it, and that's the way you do it. That's the way that preserves.
Ways to do it, but fuck me, that's a lot of money for infrastructure costs.
Dude, I don't care. That if that's what they're not going to fucking stop. So the only way they stop is if they get what they want, and you give them what they want, but in a way that is secure, like a way that is secure for the people using it.
Oh yeah, what happens if I put the code in after I purchase it and it doesn't work? Who do I complain to?
Oh, well, you just go and pay another $1. The issue is there's no way to verify it's working. Yeah, but it doesn't work. That's the thing. The Australian experience is that it doesn't work.
Oh yeah, it doesn't work.
Like the social media bans for under 16s does not work. It is a failure. Nope. But governments don't back down. Governments don't reverse course. They're incapable of working backwards.
No. Especially not the Liberals.
Dollar Tree gets sued because the many using the store for Dollar Tree Gooner trend, where they wipe semen on women in the store. We're fucked.
The alleged perverted act that happened right here at this Dollar Tree behind me really shattered her sense of safety. The lawsuit that she has filed claims that these acts aren't only happening here at this Dollar Tree on Claremont Mesa, but also at Dollar Trees all across the country because the company is supposedly skimping on safety measures. Dollar Tree is home to discounted goods, but according to reports around the country and this lawsuit filed, it's become a place where attorneys say deeply disturbed men are involved in gooning, where they ejaculate or wipe their semen on women.
Disgusting.
At this clear.
Yes, agreed.
Yes.
Daisy says Thermo so wise. Yes. Thank you.
Claremont Dollar Tree, according to this civil suit, during about a week's time starting March 1st of last year, the same man sexually assaulted 3 different women at the store on Claremont Mesa Boulevard.
It's like, what is wrong with people?
The Marine Corps says it's aware of the allegations against one of its Marines, but San Diego
What the fuck?
police are handling the case since it was off base.
She kind of noticed the presence of
it was very off base
behind her and felt.
Tamara says, surely that's a DNA traceable biological attack. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How do you, how you know I did that? It's like, dude, you used your own jizz.
Him wipe something on her, and she realized it was semen.
Attorney Alreen Hayquest represents one of the women accosted at the Claremont location, who's only identified in the suit as Jane Doe. In addition to the Claremont incidents, the Union Tribune reporting the sheriff's office says 2 other assaults happened this year at Dollar Trees in Lemon Grove and Spring Valley. No one was caught. In the suit, Jane Doe says when she told a clerk about what happened to her at the Claremont store, she was told the camera in the aisle wasn't working.
Dollar Tree just is not staffing the people there, and because in order to cut cost, they don't have operable cameras, so they're not taking security footage, and it's become a breeding ground for these sexual assaults to occur.
A company spokesperson issued a statement saying, in part, the safety and security of our associates and customers are our highest priorities. Dollar Tree is committed to having effective safety and security programs. The suit claims at least 11 women across the country are reported being assaulted in similar ways while shopping at Dollar Tree locations. Attorney Hayquist says videos of the incidents are posted on porn sites and social media.
And this is a phenomenon happening across the country, so much so that there's a crypto coin for the Dollar Tree Gooner. There's a Pokemon card for the Dollar Tree Gooner.
Fucking disgusting weirdos.
Yeah.
No, speaking of disgusting weirdos, To Catch a Predator host Chris Hansen was banned from Roblox Live at CrimeCon while demonstrating its child safety risks with YouTuber Schlepp. His account vanished moments after a user tried to move their conversation to Snapchat. Yeah, you're banned. We banned your account because of repeated or serious rule breaking. Your account's been moderated for violating our terms of use for inappropriate content or behavior.
Mm-hmm.
And just to clarify, he was getting groomed. He wasn't doing the grooming.
Right.
Hansen conducted the demo with Schlepp, whom Roblox previously banned and threatened with legal action over his predator hunting videos.
Say hi. Let's see what Freak for Real 7 has to say. What are you doing?
What's up?
Oh, is that what you... Oh. You've been kicked by moderators. Wow, what just happened here?
They're watching
you. Go. Are they watching? Here, wait. Hit exit. Exit on that.
Got it.
And then just refresh the page. Now, I just want to know, Chris is controlling this, not me.
Right.
Yeah, just refresh that page.
Who am I logged in as here?
Roblox just banned the account. Oh my God. Wow, so Roblox employee is watching this right now, live on stage. Rather than banning that game, is gonna do that.
What has happened here?
You got banned for apparently violating the terms of service for inappropriate content or behavior.
What do you think is really happening? Why would I get banned?
Because we just showed thousands of people what's going on.
Do you think they're monitoring this knowing that we're appearing at Roblox?
100%.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like Roblox is so fucking terrified of Schlapp and this shit. Like that's the reason he was banned.
I mean, I'll let everyone answer that. Yeah.
You see how this looks, right?
I can't wait for that film to come out. It's going to have so many fucking great fucking lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Roblox is full of fucking predators, man. Of course.
Yeah,
they go, dude, predators go where the kids are.
So true.
So, if your water bill is high in America, this might be why.
Y'all, I'm about to freaking crash out. Tell me why I just got my water bill, right? I hate being an adult, by the way. I got my water bill.
Me too.
Suck it up,
And
princess.
I noticed it was higher than usual. So I was like, what's going on here? So I started doing some investigation, if you will. I pulled up all my water bills from the past months of this entire year since I've been in service with this specific company. I look at all the water bills and I noticed that this one is higher than usual. Mind you, I was out of town for about 3.5 weeks of the entire month. So there was no reason why this water bill should have been higher than usual, right? I go to look at it, I call the company, I say, hey, what's the deal here? Why is my water bill much higher than it usually is? I don't understand. I'm not trying to be a Karen off the bat, but I'm like confused here. Like I need some answers. And he says, oh, we had someone come by and like take your water meter reading, but they couldn't read the water meter. So they just estimated based off of the usage of this month last year. And that's what we decided how much.
Oh, dude, fucking electricity company used to do that all the time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like gas company does it, electricity company does it, fucking water company does it.
I mean, not electricity anymore because especially Victoria, because we've got the
New
smart meters.
rolling out smart meters. Yeah. So, and I've got a smart meter. So it automatically just sends out like I can log into my electricity website. Don't get me fucking started on how annoying that fucking website is.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see my usage by the day.
Yeah.
Granted, it's fucking delayed by 2 days, which is really annoying. Like, I wish it would give me live usage statistics. That'd be fucking great. Like, realistically, the smart meter should have, at the very least, the option to plug in a module so that you can connect it to your Wi-Fi and get, like, query an API to get information.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Like, that'd be great. But, of course, why would they fucking do that? Instead, they just send it over the fucking LTE network.
Mm-hmm.
Geniuses. Yeah. Pay your water bill as an adult, get graped on Roblox. Buddy. That's all right. Those are your options. You got to be an adult and pay your water bill or get raped on Roblox.
Yep.
And finally, and yes, I realize we're only 2.5 hours in. GPU thieves replace RTX 5080 with RTX 3060 at esports hotel, but power outage gave them away. 2 men in China had a fairly simple plan for stealing expensive graphics cards from esports hotels. In case you've not seen our previous story about RAM theft, the esports hotel is basically a hotel where you can rent a room with beds and gaming PCs, but not all visitors are gamers. Some individuals have different plans, like the guys who checked into rooms with GeForce RTX 5080s and 5070 systems, opened the PCs and replaced the cards with cheaper models that look similar enough from the outside. The swap apparently worked better than one might expect, according to Wuhan police. Some hotels had no idea their GPUs were gone because the replacement 3060s still worked. I would like to point out to everybody that the 3060 is a fucking 6-year-old card.
Yeah, roughly.
So I know I've got two 3070s, and they are both like 3070 came out in 2020, September 2020.
Yeah, I stuck with
So-
my 3060 RTX.
Still work.
Still works.
So I was looking at getting a new GPU like in October when I get my redundancy, and I was looking at the 5070 Ti, 5070 Ti Super. Actually, no, just 5070 Ti, and it was the other day. It was $1,500, and I thought, yeah, no, that's fine. Went up. It's now $1,800.
Oh, it's gonna get
And
worse.
I'm like, God, I wish I'd pulled the fucking trigger.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm glad that I pulled the trigger for my build. I can't imagine how much it's going to cost now.
3060 is still better than my old GPU. Yeah. I have a 3050 in my wife's computer. So she doesn't mind. She had a 5 Radeon 580, 8 gig, before she spilled her coffee on the computer and killed the fucking video card.
Ooh.
So yes, I just gave her my 5080. Sorry, 3050. But I actually want to swap that card back because it's white. I bought it specifically for my white build.
Yep.
So and now I'm like right now I have the Sparkle, my 5080 Sparkle, sorry, 580 Sparkle in there, which is blue. And it looks all right. But I'm like, maybe I should.
You just want full white.
I would like it to be, well, it's a black and white build.
Oh,
so
okay, yeah.
So like the board is white and black. The fans are all white. The case is white. Not the fans. The AIO is black. The cables are like black white.
Yep.
So there's like black and white stripes. The RAM is what the RAM is black. So there is a theme going.
Yeah.
But what I want, I need my son to get a friend that does aluminium anodization.
Okay.
So that I can pull the aluminium plate off the Sparkle and get it anodized in orange. Because this is the PC I'm talking about is the one that I have the This Is Fine dumpster fire with the dog with the hat sitting on it drinking the coffee. So I have that sitting on the video card. So if that was like anodized orange as well, it'd
look awesome.
It'll look really good because I have the Trump This Is Fine GIF where Trump's sitting like the one I made. I think you guys have seen it. Where he's just saying this is fine, and then the flames are moving. This is fine. I have that as the LCD, and then the whole thing is on fire. And it looks very cool. The effect is really cool. But yeah, the blue kind of anodized. If it was silver, if it were orange anodized, it would look cool.
Yep.
Crossy says, "Love my ass off." Pause. I'm going to dual 5090 just to spreadsheets. God damn it! Can you even dual cards anymore?
Yeah.
Leave some metal outside and it'll rust just fine.
It's so true.
No, aluminium doesn't rust. So. Only after opening the systems did staff discover that the original high-end cards have been replaced. The pair might have kept this going if they'd not caused a power outage during another swap. On July 18, one of the suspects called the front desk after their room suddenly lost power and asked to move elsewhere. An electrician later found pry marks on the PC case, which eventually led staff to inspect another room used by the pair. 2 RTX 5080s have been replaced by 3060s. Police said the 2 suspects searched online for hotels. Dude, that's fucking genius. That's fucking smart. Just going and I was saying on Wednesday, like, I don't know how these stores aren't RAM rated. Actually, was I saying it on Wednesday, or was it? I was saying it. I might have been saying it in Discord.
Yeah,
because it was over the ROG. What is it? The ROG, fucking.
You posted that recently as well.
Yeah, the ROG NUC edition, like the fucking 20th anniversary. This outrageous fucking thing.
Yeah.
Because I watched a video on YouTube. The only reason I know this existed. because it was like a short, and it was like, oh, this PC gets faster when you turn it on its side. This has got an accelerometer in it, so it knows what position it's in. And when it's turned sideways, it uses a vapor chamber.
Mhm.
So its optimal position is on its side.
Yep.
Rather than vertical. But look at the fucking price.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
It's $9,000. And it's a 290HX, so it's a mobile Intel
Mhm.
Ultra 9 CPU. Only 64 gig of DDR, a 2 terabyte SSD, and a 24 gig 5090, which I'm pretty sure that's going to be a mobile 5090.
Yep.
Because I don't think you fit, like, maybe if most of the case is the fucking 5090, you fit a 5090 in there with a custom cooler.
I fucking doubt it.
So it's probably a mobile 5090 for fucking $9,000. It's just outrageous.
Yeah.
Mike, and if I go to
Costa, you should buy it.
Yeah, you should definitely buy it and then send it to me so that I can sell it on eBay. Like, I need to buy some 2 terabyte SSDs, and they are just outrageously expensive.
Yeah, that's why I only went with 1 terabyte.
Like, look at this. Like, this is like best selling. I want low high. Like, the lowest price is $235, but it's a terabyte.
Yeah.
Like I said, 2 terabyte, $389. Just insane.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. It's not 5090 speed. It's not a real 5090. People charging $9,000.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, my point was, how aren't these stores getting RAM rated? Like, how aren't these warehouses getting fucking RAM rated? God damn it, 2 on order. Like, look, there's fucking 3 stores in Victoria that have stock and 1 in New South Wales, near the prison, no less. Yes, I hate AI bros too.
Yeah.
I want this. I want this bubble to pop so fucking bad.
Oh my god, please.
I want this bubble to pop, and I want all these fucking GPUs to be basically worthless.
Yes.
I want there to be so much fucking memory out there that it's basically fucking peanuts.
They're just throwing it at us to say, fucking just take it, please.
We need to
get
take
rid
it.
of it.
We've made so much HBM, and now we have to make it now we have to sell it to gamers. We have to make a special product just for gamers, just to get rid of it. They won't. They'll just dump it in the ocean.
Oh, yeah. Or I would say the ground, but these days they don't allow you to do that.
Allow you, lol. Imagine thinking tech bros aren't allowed to do whatever the fuck they like. So, anyway, that's it. We're done.
That's us.
Give you back the rest of your weekend. So,
we'll be back.
I don't think I have anything to talk about. Anything else to talk about?
No, it was kind of a slowish.
I told you already this would happen on Wednesday. I said it's probably a really short show on the weekend.
Didn't get too much news, really. It was just the fucking debate. And
yeah, which is not really worth anything.
You don't want to discuss that.
So, and I hardly culled anything from the list. I did everything. So, you are welcome, man. So anyway, have a great weekend. What's left of it?
Yep.
Well, at least Americans have one day. Have a great half week. Yeah, sure. It is. It feels like a short week. Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah.
There's really been no news. If not for our day dying, then there'd be even less news. Memory manufacturer bankruptcies are how we got so few of them. Yeah. Yeah. What fucks me off tomorrow is hard drives. Like regular spinning Rust drives are so expensive. Like, it's just outrageous. And I need more disk space in my NAS. Like, I wanted to build a new NAS. I've got a fucking N5 from Johnsbow behind me that I got for a fucking steal.
Yep.
And I've got a board to go in it. Like, I've got a board that I bought in 2024 with 2 Xeons and 256 gig of RAM that I stole from work. Decommissioned server, of course. But yeah, like, just getting the drives for it is going to be a nightmare. It's going to be like 4 For a 20 terabyte disc, it's $990. And I was balking at that price when it was $500. I was like, I'll wait for them to come down in price.
Yeah.
So turns out it was a terrible decision. I should have pulled the trigger then. So anyway, that's it.
That's
enough
us.
Enough of my bitching.